Here we go, Liberty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. I'm Crypto Sonar Joseph. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get right into it here. We've got another red day set up for the morning hours here as the market opens in another 7 minutes-ish. Yeah, 7 minutes. Okay, all right, so looks like the NASDAQ's going to open up down 185. The S&P is going to look to open up down 30. Definitely bearish territory here, folks. And the Dow is setting to open up down $1.20. Ethereum, however, go up, go burr. Got up as high as 43.70 yesterday, and that was in the overnight right about 11. Hold on. Yep, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock last night Pacific, so 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock in the morning Central Time. Ethereum hit an all-time high. It has since pulled back just a little bit, about 100 points or so off of that high. Call it 130 points off of that high. Settling in at 42.46. Developing a nice little channel here. Again, it looks like old resistance is now going to be new support, 41.97. We did have one wick right here. Probably that's somebody fudging an order, or a few, where it dropped all the way down to 41.79, but bounced immediately right back up again. So looks like we got some new support, maybe here, more likely here in this 42.50 range, about 10 points higher than where we're at right now. So Ethereum definitely looking pretty good. Some movers on the morning. We have Apple stock looking to trade down again, down another $1.98 to 123. AMC looking to trade down just a penny. 10.04 looks like the battle's shaping up for Friday for $10 on them as well. Bumble has earnings today after the close. After the close. We'll see what happens with them later on. Coinbase down $4.99. Again, they have earnings tomorrow after the close, and I'll be carrying the conference call as well live on the stream. So we will do an afternoon stream tomorrow for the close. Power hour, probably log on, probably get it going right about 12 noon or 3 o'clock Eastern. Carry the last hour, maybe do some marbles or something, and then look at the press conference on Coinbase after the close. I'm going to be very, very interested in that, but that's looking to open up down right about 5 points or so. GameStop looking to open up down 81 cents. So 81 cents down lower on GameStop. Palantir had a good day yesterday. We'll see if it can continue gains today. It's trading down 35 cents right now. It did pop up after the close and topped out right around 20.99. It hit it almost again, 20.97 earlier this morning, about an hour and 20 minutes ago. And then some hedge fund sell programs came in and they're making some moves here before the open here. Oil is up, but it doesn't matter because all the rest of the Dow stocks and stuff are down. You're going to see Chevron and ExxonMobil down. Oxy's probably going to be down. Let's see, Occidental Petroleum. Yeah, 24.76. They're actually up 23 cents. Looking at Chevron. Chevron shares trading up 90 cents. Let's see if ExxonMobil turned. No, ExxonMobil down 55 cents. Again, this is that stupid environmental terrorist trying to take over 4 seats on the board for Exxon in a vote later this month. It's not going to pass. I don't think it's going to pass. But they're getting all the attention because of all the unions and the teacher and pension funds and stuff. Smokey Thalo, howdy, been a while since I've been in here. How you been? I've been great. Thanks for stopping in. Ready for AMC to take off, LOL. Hopefully soon. Yeah, I read some stuff overnight on AMC with the short interest, about 217% or so. Allegedly, borrow rates somewhere around 78% or so. But we'll see. It's AMC, man. So AMC loves to trade in this range lately. 10. It got up to 12 or so. When was that? Late in April, 11.83. Topped out at 12.33 or so, right around there. Came back down. It hit a low, but it did not hit a lower low than the last two. So what that means is it's got itself in a nice little channel here. 1, 2, you can discount that one. Good volume here. But look at the volume, man. The volume is still substantially lower. They did do good volume yesterday, traded 49 shares on a 10-day average of 35. Initially, it looks like the battle shaping up for $10 again, unless we get a push. If we get a push today, it's possible it could go up, could go upwards. Maybe to 11. I don't necessarily see that today. Whoops, let me turn on auto here. But it can definitely get there, and there's more good news on that stock as well. Apparently, they're going to be running a Marvel, what's it called? Mega stream, not even a mega stream, but a mega showing of all the Marvel films or something like that. So that's going to be interesting. Going back over here. Okay, so for the regular markets, we do have numbers coming out. Consumer price index rose to 0.8%, so core CPI up to 0.9%. They're expecting 0.3, so that is a miss by 0.6 of a percentage point. So core CPI, that's not good news. Gas prices are now over $3 average in the country per gallon for the first time in years. So $3.08 of a cent. Fear and greed index 49. I'm surprised this thing isn't down to like 45, 46 or so. We'll see what happens there. All my miners, those seem to be working pretty good this morning. A little bit on the warmer side. It got down, but now my hash rate's coming back up. We'll see if that goes back up. I've got 8 miners mining Ethereum, but check this out. Look at the calculator. Ready? Whoop-a-doo. Look at that. Earning 2.35. That's been pretty consistent over 2 ETH since the weekend, and so it shows my profitability right now. 10,118 per month is what I'm earning in Ethereum off of my miners. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to get a payout today. So it's at $1,253 right now. At 0.3, I get a payout. That's going to happen in, well, 3 hours. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. So I probably won't be on stream for that. Let's get to the market because it is about to open. Yeah, we got 30 seconds here. So we'll clue in on, let's see, oil's up 33 cents. UK oil up 34 cents, which doesn't make sense why Exxon is down except for that other baloney. Amazon looking to trade down $41. Tesla looking to trade down $15. Let's get to the S&P. Where are we at here? S&P. And let's get the open here. Let's get over to a 30-second chart. And we will watch this thing live. Oh, and VIX is 1.2. And markets are open. So here we go. Strap yourselves in, folks. All right, Nasdaq down 30 right off the bell here, almost 0.75% or so. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 149, and the Nasdaq, I'm sorry, I labeled them wrong. The Nasdaq down 175, the diddly Dow down 149, and the spikes down 28. Let's take a look at the VIX. We got the VIX at 23. It did spike again. It spiked this morning all the way up to 23.9, which is right when the rest of the market went beep in the pre-market from a stock standpoint, and the futures took a dip as well. And that's on the core CPI, the CPI inflation number coming up. And again, when you miss inflation and the government tells you it's not here, and Yellen leaks it last Friday or Thursday and says, oh yeah, inflation, we have to raise rates, and then walks it all back, they're lying. Inflation is definitely there. Appreciate the analysis, always good. You're welcome. Agree, great info. Charlie, good morning for you over there. Also, good morning over on YouTube, and good morning on Facebook as well. Good to see you all this morning. All right, so let's take a, whoops, hold on. Let me get that lined up again. There we go. Let's get back over here. Let's look at some movers and see what we got going on here. Apple down $1.74. AMC up 10.20, up 15 cents. A good run for them. We'll see how that holds. In order for them to hold, today's only Wednesday. We still got 2 more days before options expiration. We know where the action is going to be. It's going to be at $10 or it's going to be at $10.50. So that's what we're looking at there. GameStop continues to sell off just a little bit, 149 or 145. Again, they've been range bound. They've been range bound for a long time, folks. If you look at a daily chart for them, you got this range here that's 130, 130 or so up to 193. Actually, it hasn't hit 200 in a long time. Well, long time isn't long as far as the markets go, but looks like when is that? The 5th of April, so since early April. AMC looking really good. Again, they're up 15 cents. They reported earnings August 4th. They missed their estimate. Came in at $1.42 versus loss versus $1.33. They still have plenty of cash to burn. They ixnayed the vote on the additional shares, so they got rid of that and pushed that out into the future. And AMC versus Lionsgate. Which entertainment stock? Oh, I hate these external links when they do this to me. Which entertainment stock is a better buy? Well, Lionsgate is a does not have theaters. Lionsgate is a production company that makes motion pictures. So why would you compare AMC to Lionsgate? No, yeah, I'm not giving you any of my information to get that crap. I hate that sometimes. I wish there was something. Oh, there is. So right here in TradingView, there's a little thing here down at the bottom. Apparently that says it's going to be an outside link versus a versus something else there. So so that's pretty good. Is this what I want? Nope. Get rid of that. I do want to, let me, tons of descriptions. I'll put my link for TradingView. If you guys don't have TradingView already, highly recommend it. I set up one of my sons on it the other day, and he's buying some Ethereum as well. So he's into that now, which is good. His buy price on Ethereum, he got in at, so hey, use my link, man, over there on Twitch. He got into Ethereum at 33.82. Yeah, 33.82, 82. I think he bought some more too. It's right in 42.60. Minus one. He's up 20.6%. Nice. All right, very good. All right, so Ethereum looking good. AMC looking really good here. Looking for some ones that are up a little bit. Coinbase, again, Coinbase comes out with earnings tomorrow after the close. And I'm fully expecting a home run here, knock it out of the park. Now, with a home run, with a knock it out of the park on Coinbase, again, this is the crypto play on Coinbase. We did a comparison of things such as looking at the volumes on Ethereum and Bitcoin as it pertains to Coinbase. And if you look at, here's January right here. If you look at the first 3 months, look at that volume on Ethereum versus the last 3 months. Take a look at Bitcoin. Look at the volume, the first 3 months of this year, not quite as much as the last three, but what's going to be interesting, what's going to be the interesting numbers on Coinbase for earnings tomorrow afternoon is not necessarily going to be revenue and earnings per share. It's going to be institutional buying and selling through their platform. I'm looking for growth there. Again, Coinbase is in 100 different countries. Oppenheimer came out and gave it a $343 price target. I think $343, right around there or so. So that's definitely the crypto play there. And your boy here, again, I had price target. I had a cost basis on Coinbase of $331. I had traded it like 3 or 4 times, made money every single time I traded it since it opened. And then never did options on it. Options are still just the IV, and the deltas and the thetas are just crushing. I just don't want to play that game. Not yet. In the future, I will be doing some options on Coinbase. But I had a cost basis of $331, 50 shares. I bought 50 shares at $250, and I bought another 50 shares at $253, giving me a total of 150 shares right now on Coinbase. So 303 times 150. So about $45,000 on Coinbase itself. And I showed that to you guys on stream the other day. Also, so that moved my cost basis from 331 to doubling, and then taking another third. That moved my cost basis down to 279. I want to say 279.31, something like that. Let's see here. Nope, 279.15. So my cost basis is 279.15 on Coinbase. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing an earnings run, and when you're seeing an earnings run, and I didn't quite pick the bottom. I got pretty damn close though. I got really close to the bottom the other day on this thing. It bottomed out 250. What is this here? I didn't hit the actual bottom. The actual bottom on the wick got down to 250. Yeah, here's 250, 250, and here's 253. This is where I bought the shares, folks. This is exactly where I bought the shares the other day. So that's something that, definitely a really good buy for me on that one. I got lucky on that one. We'll spread that out to luck and not skill. But that was a nice buy. It's always risky when you average down on things to lower your cost basis because you don't know if it's going to keep going down, right? So it's something that you have to be aware of. All right, we still have a few minutes before we get the heat map. Oh, I can show you the where are we at here? Oh, I have it as a thing. Hold on, where's it at? Here it is. Coin360.com. This is something that I'll put a link in here, but it loads really slow. It's basically a heat map that they have for cryptocurrency, and this thing takes a little while. I don't know why it takes so long to load up here. All right, so right now we have the Dow down 81, bounced back a little bit. Nasdaq down 114, S&P down 18. So those have basically bounced back just a little bit. Taking a look at the VIX, that probably dropped. Yep, that dropped down to 22.8, and the S&P is now down 18. Nice little bounce here. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. We have the Dow Jones Industrial Average, or the diddly Dow, down 77. We have the Nasdaqery down 117. And we have the spikes down, God, every time the spikes is down 18. I think I owe somebody a beer because they came up with the name Spikes. I came up with the name diddly Dow, and I came up with the name on the Nasdaqery. And so that's just what we're going to call them here on the channel. So hope you guys don't mind that. And then Spikes is the one for the S&P. All right, here we go. So oil, look at this. Oil totally jumping up. And that's helped Chevron a little bit. Exxon finally getting a little bit of a pop, but only 17 cents. Again, they've got all this crap news. Let's see. Exxon's XTO Energy says fire occurred this week. Oh, I missed that yesterday. They had a little fire at a New Mexico drilling site where hydraulic fracturing firm. Fire broke out, was extinguished in 3 hours. Looks like nobody was hurt, no injuries. All right, so that's good news there. Let's see here. No requests to waive Jones Act in wake of Colonial Pipeline shutdown. Yeah, again, the Colonial Pipeline hack for ransomware was still going on. We talked about before. We talked about the offer from Iraq for an oil field that they want to buy for 374 million. No, 350 million. To sell. Exxon's looking to sell its stake in an oil field in western Iraq. It's in the Basra oil director. State-owned Basra. Hold on. Yep, that's old stuff there. And then they're let's see here. Where is it, that story? I don't know where it's at. Here we go. BlackRock ups boardroom pressure as annual meetings get going. Back 3/4 of the shareholder resolutions. Opposed management at least one. Let's see what they did on. I'm gonna try and find ExxonMobil in here. Hold on. Duke. Okay. Citing that vote and others yet to come, at companies like Duke and ExxonMobil, Sierra Club has been says that BlackRock is taking too much credit too soon. So they're trying to put, not BlackRock, but there's a brand new hedge fund, and this hedge fund is trying to take over 4 seats on ExxonMobil's board. They want these nutcases on this board so they can push their climate change agenda. They're doing it under the ruse of shareholder value and all this other crap, which is absolute bullshit. You know. It's bounced back. It's almost back to pre-pandemic highs. Pre-pandemic highs on ExxonMobil were at $70 or so. Yes, the whole industry, as oil subsided, has been going down. But it had a nice bounce after March, came back down, and then in November, when the oil run started, they started, right here in November, that's when the run there. So, you know, if you're a shareholder and you've got this kind of performance coming back of 83%, the stock has almost doubled since its bottom back in November, along with oil basically doing the same thing, right? Huge upside in oil, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. I got news for you. There are lines out the yin-yang. All right, AMC up 4 cents. Let's go back to 30-second chart. 642, still too early for the heat map. Allergies this morning. This thing never loaded up. Well, what the heck? Is it because of an ad blocker? All right, so this is supposed to show a heat map. I'm going to close it. It's probably drawing my resources anyway. But look at gas prices. 308 California, 411. It's already up above $5 in some of the counties in California. 335 Washington. But here's the issue. You've got 310 in Pennsylvania now, 302 in New York. You got Georgia creeping up to 288 or 295, knocking on the door at $3. Florida up to 288. And what you have here is, let's see, pipeline news. World on fire, battered Biden under siege as multiplying crises, foreign and domestic, confound the White House. Yeah, you've got Hamas firing 170 rockets. You got long lines and short tempers, line cutters. Drivers come to blows as fuel shortages plague East Coast after pipeline hack. So they're supposed to be able to get that pipeline back running again in full. They are running a lot of it, but you already got lines at the pumps. And it's probably more to do with people filling up because they maybe see it coming. I know they're getting. I saw one picture yesterday with a guy with like 8 different gas cans or 8 plastic gas containers, filling them all up. I saw another guy on a trailer with a big water thing, but he's loading it up with gas. And so there you go. So the pipeline. Let's see here. Colonial Penn gas shortages widen state by state breakdown. Virginia, North Carolina, and Georgia among states hit hardest with fuel outages. So here you go. Here's the main one. So interesting enough, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, not so much up there, but the South. All the conservative states? Really? Huh. Interesting. Roughly 45% of money. It's aiming to substantially restore its system by the end of the week. But they don't say what day is the end of the week. East Coast reported a 32.5% increase in demand. I know that American Airlines came out and they announced that on 3 or 4 of their long-haul flights, they had to add 2 different stops because they couldn't get the amount of fuel that they needed on the East Coast in some of the places that they fly. I'm guessing that's probably Atlanta, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything on Delta as well. Gas Buddy predicting the national average will reach its highest level since 2014, $3 a gallon in the next week. Yeah, that's it's already here for $3 today. North Carolina, 60% of stations in Raleigh are out of gas. Here you go. So yeah, so you know that's gonna continue to happen. Let's see what's going on overseas here real quick. Times of India. And let's see, Center to augment manufacturing, procure vaccines centrally from all sources. Nope, I do not want notifications. Death of COVID-19 patients serious due to lack of oxygen. It's amazing how India has jumped off the page, and they're no longer the top ones. If you go to this idiot page, Republicans cancel Liz Cheney. Good, didn't like her anyway. Cheney embraces downfall and defiant speech. Yeah, she's not going to run again. She knows she's going to lose. Inflation surges. Again, we talked about that already. Speeds up in April as consumer prices leap 4.2%, fastest since 2008. If you've been on this channel for any amount of time, I've been talking about inflation now for 3 freaking months. I told you guys it was coming. I told you about gas prices. I told you about oil. I told you to start saving your food receipts a month and a half ago. I told you it's already here. And now the mainstream media is finally reporting it. You know, guys like this guy that sits there and drinks the Fed water, as the Federal Reserve officials see the current rise as temporary and not likely to influence policy. Really, you got gas stations that don't have gas. You have food prices going up. You have it's not just the pipeline. We also covered that they can't get drivers. In 2019, there was a shortage of tanker drivers for gas and fuel of what was it? 10%? I think it was 10%. Something like that. 9% maybe? 9% shortage of drivers. Right now, they have a 20 to 25% shortage of oil tanker drivers because they have to be certified. It's like this 23-week or 13-week program or something like that to get them certified to be able to haul the gas. They haven't waived things to allow that to change, but they can't get the drivers. All the drivers that left after all of this happened in, if you look at ExxonMobil, we'll just choose Exxon. If you look at what happened, weekly chart here, no, we can stay there. If you look at what happened here, all those tanker drivers, they quit, they retired, they were laid off, they started getting their stimmies and their unemployment, whatever the case is. They found new jobs. Maybe they're hauling milk or dairy or food or Amazon, or something like that where they don't have to work. Tanker drivers work extremely hard. This is a very, very difficult job with a lot of lifting, a lot of moving. It's dangerous from the standpoint of what you're hauling, and there's a shortage of 25% drivers right now. You add in the price of oil going up. You add in the fact that people don't want to go back to work because they're lazy, okay? And then you add in what's going on with the pipeline, and you see this soup that's being made, this inflation soup, this rising prices soup, and the Fed wants to act like, yeah, no big deal here. It's just business as usual. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We're all going to be okay. Inflation isn't here. Inflation's here, folks. It's here. It's been here for months. Energy prices jumped 25% from a year earlier. Gasoline 37.3% for fuel oil. Prices at the pump. Used car and truck prices. Used cars. We talked about this before too. Used cars prices going up 10% in April alone. Surged 21%. Used car and truck prices. Why? Because they can't get chips. The automakers are making bank though, because they do not have to give any rebates with the semiconductor chip shortage in autos. They don't have to discount anything. They don't have, because they're not keeping cars in stock. So keeping a low inventory means that every vehicle that they do sell is at its maximum profit. There's no discounts. There's no rebates. There's no financing specials going on or anything. So with that, lumber prices 124%. Did you all see the things going around? I saw one on Reddit. I think, I wonder if I can find it. It's actually quite humorous. So let's check the markets here real quick here before we do that. All right, so we got the diddly Dow down 170, the Dow Jones. We have the Nasdaq Composite down, 30-second chart. We have the Nasdaq Composite down 118. And we have the S&P spikes down 26. So starting to head down a little bit, which means the VIX is heading up a little bit. What's the VIX at? 23. Very high number. Heat map. Okay, here's energy, banks, capital markets, regionals, regular banks. Who's that? Norton LifeLock up 3.6%. All the chip makers down. All of the tech's down. We know that. Disney down, or Disney up a little bit. Starbucks down 1.6%. McDonald's down. Nike down. ExxonMobil now down. Well, that's old. Again, 15-minute delay. So this is 5 minutes after the open. Chevron down. Or Chevron up. I'm sorry. Chevron up. But if we go to Reddit and we go to where was it at? Where did I see it? The silver bugs? No. Where was it? I'm trying to find which one it was. Maybe it was silver bugs. Yeah, I think here it is, right here. My newest round. So they call silver coins rounds. By the way, the post office lost one of my silver coins from the mint. Hasn't had an update since it was in Memphis, Tennessee on May 5th. So I got to call them as well in a couple days. I'll give them a couple more days for it to update or just show up. My newest, so when they stack silver, it's called silver stacking, and they get the rounds and they lay out their silver. And you'll see different posts and things, and this is what's called a stack, and this is their stack. And somebody posted, because I thought this was hilarious because it's a play on the lumber prices being up, right? My newest rounds, 5 Home... Stop. What is that? 5 Home Depot stackers. They cost more than Scottsdale stackers, but so satisfying. 5 lumber rounds. So you can sell, you can stack. You got lumber stackers now over on Reddit. So you know, some of that stuff is kind of humorous if you ever look and scroll on that stuff. Dragon docking time lapse. What? Get out of Dodge! Look at this. How cool is that? As it comes in, it goes in a parking lot things. But look at that. That's kind of cool. Look at that. One dragon ship there, and another one parking right next to it. All right, that was a couple weeks ago. All right, top live stream, some guy walking around. AMC, the borrow goes up again. 247% average, 220% minimum according to Trey Trades. If you don't follow Trey over on YouTube, he's the AMC guru. He got an interview with the CEO, Adam Aaron, on his YouTube channel. And that was pretty good. I actually made a trade on that, made a little money off of it. Bought at 10 something in the aftermarket and closed out at right at 12 something, 1202, 1204, I forget what it was. 4 and after squeeze, AMC to the moon. Real effing deep value. Finally found one, a quarter. Hey, if you go to the grocery store and you see a Coinstar machine, in the Coinstar machines, apparently they have what's called a reject bin. And Larissa over there on YouTube, good morning over there. Nice to see you, or good evening as it is over in Latvia where you're at. They have a reject bin, and in the reject bin, you can find it'll reject silver coins, and people find silver coins in Coinstar machines because people that are putting money in don't realize that there's a reject bin. This should go on every kind of box as a warning. What happens if you don't wear it? Okay. Let's see here. Crazy profits, yeah. Ethereum, crazy profits, crazy profits. S&P spikes down 27. Nasdaq down 138, but off of the bottom here. That's good news. And diddly Dow down 185, so that's not good. That is not good. What's my buddy Coin doing? Down? Up at $1.37. What? So what do I own on those? 150 plus. I have 220 shares of it. Yeah, I should really think about possibly pulling some profit out of that. AMC up 10 cents to 10.15. Palantir down $1.07. ExxonMobil, very, very small gain. I mean, it's a gain today. We'll see if this climbs throughout the day because you got only 0.15%. Or Chevron is up 1.16%. Oxy got killed on their earnings, but now they're bouncing back pretty good. Yeah, they dipped a little bit on their earnings there. Looks like they're starting to come back. I don't own any. Yeah, huge drop though, 28 down. Well, I mean, it looks huge, but it's really not. If you look at this, almost this top wick here to where it's at right now, since it came back, about an 8% drop, almost a 9% drop. Exxon had a bigger drop than that. We won't go to the top of the wick. We'll go to the top, almost the top of the candle here, and check this out. 4.79%, so not as bad as Oxy. But like Chevron, look at Chevron though. I don't think Chevron, you know, these charts all are they're gonna look the same. You're gonna see top wicks here. You're gonna see oil play. 3.98%. So Chevron and Exxon, the big ones. You know, now Exxon's starting to pick up a little steam here. So that's getting good. Okay. But Ethereum. So Ethereum 4302. Look, it just keeps getting worse. My holdings. Got a text. Good morning. Did I increase my coffee today? No, I'm just excited to be here. I'm happy to be here. Yes, it's a down day. Yes, I'm losing money, but I'm also gaining money. The money I'm losing, I'm gaining in Ethereum and I'm gaining in Coinbase. I have almost $70,000 in Coinbase, which I have to start thinking about taking some profits on those. Let's see here. What else? Yep, here we go. Here's a good one. With all shortages, price increases, inflation, lines for stuff, required papers, COVID passport, beer virus passport. Socialist agenda is plugging along as planned. Yeah, and on what's going on in Israel with Hamas tossing 200 plus rockets over there, and then Israel retaliating back. Not a word from Biden. It's like Israel doesn't exist. You're going to see a lot of this stuff during this administration. These folks did not take a chance when Trump was president. You had North Korea that basically laid down like a lapdog on Trump's lap, and Trump played him his entire 4 years basically until he disappeared during COVID. Meaning the North Korean dictator. But he played China like a harp. He played them all like a harp. And we had basically, I wouldn't say absolute peace, but no new wars for the first time in a long time. And now you got Biden in there, so we'll see what what he does. But with Ethereum, oh, look at that. How much am I up today? Hold on. I want to give you my percentages. All right, 131. Really, that's it? 131 in one account. Oh, 131 in one account. 285 in the other. So up $400 on Coinbase today. But I'm up like 9% on those average ones. So altogether, I'm up, let's see, 3802 minus, because I still have a loss in the one account. The one account that I have 70 shares in, that price target is at 330.72. So I'm still down $1,830. Minus 1830. So altogether, including the 70 shares, including me averaging on the ones taking it from 50 to 150 shares, I'm up $1,972 on my 120 shares of Coinbase. They come out with earnings again tomorrow after the close. All right, folks, you guys hear her whining. She's clawing at me, so she's got to go outside. What do you got to go outside? You want to say hello first? Want to say hello first? Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay. Nope. Don't put your paw on the laptop. Put it on the IKEA table. Oh, don't fall either. All right, there's Liberty. All right, we got to take her outside. I'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. You got to go out. You got to go out. Okay, come here. Sit. Here, you guys can hear us tumble down the stairs. Come here. Sit. Wait. 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 Oh. All right, we're back. What'd I miss? I missed a drop off on the S&P, huh? All right, so Coinbase up to 304.71. Again, purely an earnings run, folks. Be careful at these prices. Although, look at this. That looks healthy, huh? This 304 range, along with old resistance here, And here, from last week, top of that is 309.81. Let's no, I don't want that. I want a 309 right there. Add an alert. And we'll, oh darn, I did it on the freaking 1 hour again. Remove. Yes. So what did we say? 309.81, right? $309.70, close enough. All right, adding an alert for 309.70, and that is based on old support way back here, right here. One, or old resistance here, here a little bit, but mainly here. That's the part I'm looking at from last week, 27th of April, a couple weeks ago. Okay. So that's what I have there, and so we're going to see that, and it's going to be interesting because we're going to see if it's going to break through that from an earnings standpoint when they report earnings after the close. But looking at the volume numbers, man, it's just been crazy. So my portfolio, heck, I'm now, wow, 4.29% Bitcoin, 95.71% Ethereum in this wallet. Okay. Now a lot of that is from mining and accumulation and the buys that I've done in Ethereum since the first of the year. I have not made a single cryptocurrency sell since last year. I've not sold a single thing this entire year. All I've done is either buy or mine. And when you look at the mining, you look at the volume that we talked about, ETH, crazy profits. What they're talking about in crazy profits, they're not talking about the price appreciation of Ethereum. They're talking about the mining profits. So if you guys are on the channel, I've showed this before. This is my mining software that I have, and I run 36 different graphic cards, GPUs. Been mining since late 2017. So I have 8 different workers named Mining Rig R1 through R8. Okay, there's my address up there. If you want to type it in, go find it. Go for it. You can see what it's been doing. Since the first of this year, I switched addresses up on it. What you have here is these are 8 different computers, and they're hashing, which means they're finding shares. I don't get these shares, but usually average about 1,000 shares. It goes down in the overnight. I don't run the fans overnight, but I have 2 turbo, I think they're 850 CFM fans that basically suck air out into a raised area of the roof. And so it's got the little roof vents. So I built something to take those CFM fans and suck the hot air out from below and exit it out the roof, so I didn't have to cut a hole in my roof or a hole in the side of the house. Because when you have 8 of those things, these things generate a lot of heat. They generate a lot of electricity. And so my power bill was $784. So I divide 784 into 10,118.3, 10,118.3, and minus 1. So my profit margin, because I don't have any expenses on this anymore, if I take out electricity, I'm running a profit margin of 92%. So when people have been saying, oh, don't get into mining earlier this year, those people are ROI'd. I bought some new cars at the beginning of this year. I bought 3 NVIDIA 3090s. One of them, I met a guy in a parking lot and gave him $1,800 in cash up at Microsoft for one 3090 card. That 3090 card itself hashes about 117 by itself, and that card ROI'd back in early March. So, but what I'm also getting is I'm getting the price appreciation of ETH. So all the payments that I've gotten on this account, basically I've held it, all of it. So let's say that it was, if you take a look at Ethereum, here's an example. Let's look at January on Ethereum. And what's AMC doing? Hold on. Up 25 cents, 1033. Hey, good volume too. Look at this, folks. That is nice volume on AMC. Good volume on AMC. There, look at that. My mouth to the market, apparently. Just had a 10-cent jump. You got news? Nope, no news. Just apes doing their thing. We got a turn in the S&P. Yep, there's a turn in the S&P. There's a turn in the VIX. That's good. That's good. We have the this thing needs to come over here. There we go. We have the diddly Dow down 176, the Nasdaq down 163, S&P down 29. Coinbase barely up $1.85. Okay, so on Ethereum, keep in mind, since January of this year, let's look at since January only. Let's go to a daily, okay? Let's just take this year, okay? If I'm earning Ethereum 0.3 ETH at $900, at $1,100, at $1,300, at $1,400, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 20, just mind this year, I've got shares at, let's see here. Let's just pick a spot. 1242. So if I have shares, let's take a look at the 3rd. 3rd of January, Ethereum was at 905. Okay? Or, yeah, 2nd, hold on, 3rd. 961. So I mined Ethereum back in January at $961 per Ethereum. Okay? And I'm earning 1.5 per month at that time. That 1.5 at times 961 would have been 1441. So that 1441, that's what I got to pay taxes on, right? So I got to pay taxes on that. 1441.50, 1441.50. Let's say minus $400 for taxes, so 1441.50. Now that 1.5 Ethereum. So I mined it at $1,400, okay? Mined it. The income I got at that time in January was $1,400. That $1,400 itself, just on that one payout, that month, is now worth $6,400. I love my Ethereum. Absolutely bullish on it. I was asked, somebody asked me, do you think that Ethereum will overtake Bitcoin? And you know, the case I had been making for Ethereum has been that I firmly believe that it's separated itself from Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, now watch this. Look at Ethereum. Bitcoin. Ethereum, okay? The use case for Ethereum is much greater than it is for Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin dominance keeps going down and the Ethereum dominance keeps going up. What am I talking about? What I'm talking about is Bitcoin, out of all cryptocurrency in the entire, the market capitalization of all cryptocurrency is valued at $2.5 trillion, okay? Of that, Bitcoin represents 1.05 trillion, which is 42.2%. Ethereum now represents 19.8%. It's about to hit 500 billion in market cap. So that will be a huge feather in its cap as more people get into this thing. And Ethereum dominance is now up to 19.8%. Heck, I remember when Bitcoin dominance, you know, if you look at the dominance chart and you say market cap, this is the Bitcoin dominance. The top line is Bitcoin dominance, okay? And it shows, you can see the percentages on here. I'm pointing at my screen like I'm pointing to you guys. You can see right here, you know, it topped out in January at 69.7%, and Ethereum was at 12.83. So 69% to 12.83. Now Ethereum is 19.8%. Bitcoin is 42.2%. That's nothing. Check this out. Bitcoin over the last week down 1.2. Over the last month up 5%. Look at this. Over the last year, 458% appreciation. Well, that's fantastic. Why is my portfolio in this particular wallet almost 96% Ethereum and 4% Bitcoin? Because Ethereum over the last year has done 1,027 performance. So Ethereum, my Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin over the last year 569%. Okay. What I expect Coinbase to do? I fully expect Coinbase to talk about the trading increases in Ethereum is what I'm hoping to hear. If they talk about the trading increases in Ethereum, NFTs running on the Ethereum network, blockchain on these side chains, right? All these NFTs and stuff like that. This is the money-making machine. You know, the stupid questions, we talked about this yesterday. And we talked about, we go to Coinbase.com. Check this out. You go to Coinbase.com. And you come down here to investors. Okay. And every website has this. And then you come down here and you go to first quarter earnings call, I think. You have that. News. Was it news? I think it was news. Oh, where did I find it? Here it is. Coinbase announces new Q&A platform for shareholders ahead of first quarter earnings release. All right, so I'm going to click on that. Here's the app that does it. Control C. And we'll get that in the chat over there on Twitch. Okay. When will users be able to trade Doge? As volatility, again, this idiot here. In addition, can we look forward to additional ventures to cover the potential feeless future of crypto trading? There's no such thing as a feeless future of crypto trading. Every cryptocurrency transaction has a fee designed into it. It's called gas fees. And you have gas, and then these exchanges have to make money. If you think that, like me trading on Charles Schwab with my Street Smart Edge software, if you think I'm not paying fees, if you think I'm not paying the difference in the spread of the freaking market makers and then Schwab's cut, you're crazy. They have to give me the best bid and ask. They're supposed to, but they're still making money on the spread. And then they're getting exchange fees and everything else. And then option contract fees, 65 cents a contract or whatever it is. As crypto becomes more mainstream, how does Coinbase view competition with decentralized exchanges? No such thing as a decentralized exchange. Every exchange is like a business. They're in to make money. Here's a good one. In addition to exchange transaction fees, we'll upvote this. Oh, I can't upvote it. I have to log into that, which I'm not going to do. In addition to exchange transaction fees, what Coinbase strategy is to benefit from the foreseeable tremendous growth at the token economy of the cryptocurrencies in your exchange? Well, every time somebody does an NFT, there's got to be ETH that's traded as part of that. Was Coinbase's strategy to deal with other exchanges with cheaper fees? Apart from pricing, what other levers can you pull to attract more customers? Institutions. So let's say some idiot on this call tomorrow says, well, what if Morgan Stanley and Fidelity and they decide to open up their own little exchange for cryptocurrency and people can buy Coinbase, can buy Ethereum and the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, where's the Bitcoin? Where's my Bitcoin? Hey, where'd my Bitcoin go? Where's my Bitcoin? I had to move things. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. If I can buy my Bitcoin on if I can buy my Bitcoin through Fidelity, why should I buy it through Coinbase if there's no fees, there's no commissions? Coinbase, ready for this, is in 100 different countries. Let me say that again. Coinbase is in over 100 countries they do business in. So it's not just about the US. They're headquartered here in the US, but they are in 100 different countries. Any update on staking? Any plan on tokenized security, NFT marketplace, crypto derivatives? Crypto derivatives would be huge. If they get derivatives on Coinbase, which they should. I mean, I think Gemini has them, and Bittrex, I believe, has them as well, but I'm not sure. You know, that's going to be huge. Binance, freaking Binance US. So again, I told you guys I want to move some money over to Binance US and start trading it live. And my information is still pending over a week. So as soon as they get around to verify my identity that I sent them, we'll get on that. So again, this is some of these are good questions. Some of these are asinine questions. This guy here that asked it, that 88,000 people upvoted it, or 307 people upvoted it. To cover the potential fee-less future of crypto trading. Fee-less crypto trading is not coming anytime soon. Don't worry your little heads. Okay. Plus, Oppenheimer came out with a what did they say? $343 price target. All right, heat map. Getting redder. Getting redder. Market going down. Market go down. Market, what are you doing? Coinbase is still up. Let's look at that. Dow. Let's get rid of the externals. We don't need those anymore. All right. The diddly Dow bounced off the bottom here. That hit right about 7 o'clock, but struggling. 194. Nasdaq down 201. S&P spikes down 35. And Coinbase just went negative. Or just about flat. It did go negative for a second. There it is. Look at these look at this volume, man. Look at this volume. Look at that. This is a daily chart, man. Ethereum has not had a red day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Since April 26th, April 25th. Seven, 14, 15, 16, 18 days. Ethereum has not had a red day. All that green, all that green and red on Bitcoin, all that green and red on Ethereum equals 10 Ds for Coinbase. Low volume, what's the volume? Actually, we've almost done close to half the volume. We're at 2.3 million shares traded on average. They usually trade about 5.4 million shares is the average over the last 10 days. They're already at 42.5% of the volume that they normally hit. So, yeah, look at, oh man, what's it doing? Why is it selling off? Market going down. No, it's not. What the hell? It can't be because of options, because they don't have oh, I'm up big time. I'm up like $6,000 today. Exxon, you son of a bitch. Attaboy. My Exxon calls. I still have Exxon $64 calls for June 4th I bought. And those are up 87% today. I didn't click on my balance because it was a red market. You guys see how I'm in such a good mood? I never clicked on my balance on my margin account until just now. An hour after the open, I didn't even look at it because I'm happy with what I own in it and I'm confident in the strategy. I've talked about oil enough on this channel that you guys know where I stand with it. And that was giving me a bath over the last couple days. Wow. All right, so I have $18,000 in call options on ExxonMobil, just so you know. All right, out to June 4th, and yeah. Anyway, Coinbase. See, things just tend to sometimes work out. That boy, Exxon, you go, you freaking go. Yeah, Coinbase dumping down $1, which for me is it isn't much. Coinbase going down. So on the day, one account 148. Let's look at the other account, 70. Yeah, Coinbase I'm down $200 on. Who cares? I'm not worried about that today. All right, so what were we gonna? I'm sorry. The first set of options is this week. So we do have options expiring on May 14th on Coinbase. Holy crap. So the 302s, let's go to Coinbase here. This is crazy. I gotta show you guys this. This is just freaking insane. This is insane. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Okay. All right. I don't own any Coinbase on the taxable side of my portfolios. All 220 shares are in my retirement accounts. Okay. All right. Okay. Coinbase options trade on the 50-cent increments. Okay. Let's go to the basic view only. All right. And we'll look at around the money. 302.50. So the 302.50 calls that expire this Friday are at 11. Midpoint is at $12.05. Okay, sorry, let me get rid of that noise. That's actually one of the songs. It's called Brown Noise. Little Green coming back in. So look at this. This is an around the money call on a stock that's $300, right? So now, what other stock is worth $300? Do I have one in here? There's 200 on Lowe's. 325. Home Depot. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. So you have 302.50. You have the ask at $12.10. Okay. The ask is at $12.10 per share. Per share. So you buy one for 100 shares. Freaking $1,200. I'm looking at this. If you buy 5 contracts, you're at $6,200 for an in the money, which means that this thing has to go. You know, your break even is what? Break even is at freaking $314.90. Now let's look at Home Depot. Check this out. This is why I'm not doing options on Coinbase. Way beyond my risk profile. You take a regular in the money or around the money, it's trading at $325.33. So you take the 327.50s, they're at $2.22. So 5 contracts on that is only $1,115. Your break even is only $329. You got a $2.16 break even. We're on Coinbase. Why? Maybe somebody can explain this to me. Is this because of the Greeks and all the volatility? Because the implied volatility's got to be just off the freaking chart. 111. Look at it. I've used 111. Home Depot. Implied volatility is at freaking 26. All right. So here's what's going on. You have a lot of action at 320. 1,209 contracts traded today. Open interest yesterday was 21.51. The biggest one was at $300, 29.28. So, irrespective or regardless of earnings tomorrow after the close and Friday's action, all the action looks like it's shaping up for $300. So what that means, see, this is risky here, folks. This is why I'm glad I bought these in my retirement account. Because I own these 220 shares in 2 different retirement accounts, so I can't touch the money anyway. And you can't, day trade it anyway. I'd have to wait for settlement, so that cash would have to wait 3 days for me to be able to use it again. One of my retirement accounts, I don't even have options enabled on it. I don't know how that account doesn't have options available on it. One of them does, one of them doesn't. Regardless, you have 358 contracts today trading on the 300. Are they setting this up for the open interest, the greatest amount of open interest yesterday or before this morning, 2,298 contracts of open interest on Coinbase. You have 358 contracts trade today at $300 on an ask of $13.30. Your break even on $300. The thing would have to hit $313.40. Crazy, man. I just don't think, yeah, so there's a good point. You make more money selling the option. So let's go to puts for Friday. Okay. And look at the $320 puts. $2,450 of income for each put. You buy 5 of those at $320, and you put $12,250 of cash in your account immediately. That's the most you can lose if you buy the put, as long as Coinbase does not hit $320 by Friday, or on Friday at expiration. Because 5,000 shares, wow, 5,000 shares would be $1.5 million. So 5 contracts, or I'm sorry, 500 shares. Sorry about that. My bad, not 5,000. 500 shares would be $150,000. But you can put $12,250 in your pocket if you don't think it's going to hit. All right. Anyway, interesting stuff. Anywho, back up yet? No, it's down. Losing my ass. Exxon pulled back a little. I'm talking to you guys. Still up $5,000 though today. Needed it after the last couple of days. I psyched myself up for this today. Got out of bed and said, I'm gonna have a positive day. See, you guys want to know why I was in such a good mood? Is because I didn't look at my margin account because I expected it to be losing money. And it's not. Why? Because oil go burr. Now it's pulling back a little bit, but it's still up 80 cents. Actually. What's Chevron doing? I don't own any Chevron right now. I did paint, so finally, if you guys know, about a month ago, I was painting doors. All my upstairs bedroom doors I painted. And I still had a linen closet door that had bifold doors. You know, you open them, they're closed like this, and you open them like this. and they weren't traditional bifold doors. I had to go on to frickin' YouTube, and the ones on YouTube didn't look like mine. And it's on the bottom track. Usually you can just push up and lift it out. The way this thing was set up, it has these teeth on a round thing. So it's got these teeth protruding, and it sticks in the bottom. And even if you depress the top one the whole way, I had to loosen the rail on it, pull the door along with the rail like this, then compress it to wiggle it on out of there. It was a pain in the ass. So there's 2 bifold doors. They were the last 2 things I had to paint up here. And so that's done. Those are in the garage. I got to reattach all the hardware, all the hinges and the handles on it. They're completely painted, 2 coats, white. I'm trying to brighten up the house for the sale a little bit. So yeah, okay, now Axon's pulling back because oil's dumping. So now I'm only up $4 grand. Just lost $2 grand. Potential profits. All right, let's look at some other things. All right, let me get out of this account again. I don't want to look at it. I'll look at this one. So what am I down in Coinbase today? 98, 39, down $137 in Coinbase. All right. Oh, there we go. Pop back up. Light oil. Go back up. Go back up. See if there's a delay on that. See that oil? What did hold on. Oil prices rose on Wednesday as signs of a speedy economic recovery and upbeat forecast for energy demand supported by vaccinations against COVID-19, although waves of infections in India and Brazil curbed gains. Look, they're going to figure out India and Brazil. It's still such a small percentage. The chance of you dying from this thing is like 0.01%. And what does the freaking CDC say? The CDC sends out a news thing saying, yeah, there's a less than 10% chance of dying. Oh, bullshit. There's a 0.1% chance of dying from it. Governments. Anyway, Brent crude climbed at 83 cents. Intermediate crude, CL1, that's the one I follow. And Brent 1 is the one I follow. CL1 rose 86 cents to 66.14. Expectation that the economy and demand will recover rapidly have once again allowed Brent to climb. IEA said its monthly report that demand for oil will exceed the output of top producers. The anticipated supply growth through the rest of this year comes nowhere close to matching our forecast beyond the second quarter. Here's the big one. Oil prices were also supported by the outlook from OPEC, which on Tuesday stuck to a forecast for a strong recovery in world oil demand in 2021. Look, electric cars is not going to stop the glut and the need for gas and oil. With growth in China and the United States outweighing the impact of the coronavirus crisis in India. I've been talking about this for weeks. Not only that, data from the API, American Petroleum Institute Industry Group, showed that the U.S. crude oil stocks fell by 2.5 million barrels in the week to May 7th. So you have our stocks going lower, a slightly lower than expected decline because some of the idiot states decided to tighten things up. Washington State did not. We didn't tighten. We're still in a phase. I don't even know what freaking phase we're in. The fall came before the Colonial Pipeline was hit by a cyber attack. Now, the question is, are the oil producers, did they pare back their production a little bit because they can't pull the oil out of the ground and store it because of the pipeline? There was a news story yesterday that a couple of them bought or rented out 4 tankers to store oil down in the Gulf until the pipeline thing gets. So they may have to pare back production. If they pare back production because they can't get it in the pipeline and they can't, here's the white noise one, and I don't know how to, I got to figure out how to get rid of that in a playlist. I don't know how. If they can't get rid of, if they can't pull it out of the ground and store it, they have to cut back production. That means there's going to be a lag in the shortage of delivery delays of oil, even once the pipeline opens. Once the pipeline opens, all this reserve capacity will be shipped. The smart producers are probably dialing back their production right now a little bit because they have nowhere to store it. They don't want to pay to store it. It's cheaper to slow down production versus renting a tanker and paying all the costs of having that oil sit in the tanker off the Gulf and then getting it off the tanker back into distribution system, either running that boat around the bend of Florida to get up to the East Coast or shoving it back through the pipeline from Colonial from Houston all the way up to the East Coast. And you have people it's like toilet paper. Gas is the new toilet paper in the South right now, in the southeast part of the U.S. Has said Colonial said it hopes to restart a large portion of the network by the end of the week. And it's a conglomerate that owns Colonial. They're a private corporation. They're not publicly traded, by the way. Oil also found support from positive UK economic data, while numbers for Germany and France were largely in line with estimates. All eyes will be on the consumer price data for April due later in the day, which we already knew that this came out. Again, this story was this morning, right before the CPI data came out. Call on OPEC plus crude versus production. Okay, let's see. Let's see where this link takes us. Cringe. Okay, the call on OPEC. Iran sanctions ease. Production. So look at this. Look at production. They're saying we're increasing production through July, and it's going to level out. My calls are out. My calls are out to June 4th. Do I want to buy some more calls for later on this year? I don't know. Global oil supply. So supply is going to increase through July. Then they expect it to dip a little bit. I don't know about that. You know, South America, Brazil, a huge country, right? They'll be entering their summertime, you know, in October or so, where we're in our summertime in the U.S. and the majority of countries are above the equator. Don't forget. What percentage of the population? I think it's something like, is it 70%? The percentage of the population above the equator. Percentage of population above the equator. Most popular. Can't you just give me the answer I'm looking for? I'm really good at searching crap. There we go. 90% of people live in the northern hemisphere. 90% of the world lives above the equator. There it is right there. I'm not going to click on it, but you guys can see it. So that summertime stuff is the most important stuff. As gas goes burr. Inflation is here. Domino's pizza stock jumps to a record high after a hedge fund discloses 6% stake. I like pizza. I was on the open, huh? Up 3.45%. It's pulled back off of its high. Some poor soul bought that thing at 447.50. And they're down 2% right now. All right, coin. Down 96 cents. ExxonMobil going up. All right, there we go. All right, so any companies you guys want me to look at, type them in the chat. Send me a text for those of you that have my text stuff. So here's a good question. The person texted me. Income on Coinbase for a put or to sell a call. Which would you do? What price? What IV? What delta? What expiration? Would you look to hold it just till tomorrow after earnings and sell it Friday for a May 14th expiration? Text me what you think. I'm interested to see what play you would make here. I've not taken income on puts before to a great extent. I've only dabbled into it. I need to start looking at income as we get into more of a bearish type play, possibly in the summertime. I don't know. Are we here now? Are we here now as the S&P is down 45 now? The VIX is up to 24.1. Holy crap. That's huge for the VIX. Look at the VIX. VIX is volatility index of the S&P 500. Last time we were this high was in March. Got 24s, 28s. There we go. That's triple Qs. That is a leverage short position on the NASDAQ. Short. That is a short position on the S&P 500. Look at oil, man. That is a freaking home run. That is a home run. Booyah. Booyah, booyah. Those freaking options are up $9,300 today. I am up 97% on these ExxonMobil options compared to yesterday. I was in a terrible mood yesterday. Terrible mood. Frustrated mood. And by the way, in an hour, less than an hour, I'm going to stay on stream so you guys can see this. I'm going to get a payout for my miners, which is valued right now at, ready for this? Boop, $1,279.82. Today's payday, today's miner payday for me. Because I'm making $345 a day, $2,400 a week mining. And that's consistent over the last week. Over the last week, I've made, I think, $2,100, $2,300, somewhere around there. That's per week I'm making. $345 per day. That's not, what does that come out to an hourly job? So $345 per day. There's 24 hours in a day. Or, yeah, so $345. If that was a regular 8-hour day, my miners are making me a regular 8-hour day $43.13. Sweet. Energy go burr. Banks pulling back a little bit on the financials. They're pulling back a little bit. Even got some negatives in there. SVB, I don't even know who they all are. Drug stocks up a little bit again. I haven't read anything on the waivers lately, but the drug sector is up again. Let's go to Pfizer for a second. By the way, I will never ask anybody on this channel whether you got the vaccine or not. It's your own personal choice. All right. Brazil ex-health minister saw no need for Pfizer vaccine. Okay, whatever. Donating 3 million doses of AstraZeneca. More data needed before. They're talking about a booster. Should my teen get the COVID-19? Use in adolescence? Who cares? Who cares? There was talk about a waiver. And the waiver was where governments, the world global elite, said another way, wants countries to issue waivers to allow other manufacturers to steal the vaccine and make it themselves with no compensation to the ones that developed it. So Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, and that had a big effect on Pfizer stock. When they talked about that last week, you saw a huge dippity dip right here. Actually, earlier this week, last week on the 5th. What day was the 5th? Was that Thursday? Wednesday, last Wednesday, so a week ago. 12 minus 7 is 5. Duh. Sorry. Slow math in the head today. So there was talk of the waiver here. Ran back up, and it. We'll see on that. I don't own any Pfizer. I did not. I screwed up in the pandemic at the beginning. from the beer virus, but let there be no doubt that I made some bank on Boeing stock during the pandemic. There is no doubt. I was trading that thing like it was my and I want to get back into Boeing again. I don't know if this is gonna be a bottom yet. I left all this old due diligence back from November, and I sold, I think in December I sold it. So I missed this next run up, and I was in other things. So Ethereum, oh, that's a daily chart. Let's go back to reality here, 30 seconds. Okay. All right. What else? You guys got any stocks? Hey, if you're over there on Twitch or on YouTube, if you want me to take a look at a couple stocks, let me know. I can do that. Exxon's going into a little wall here. 61. What did it get up to? 61.56. Pre-pandemic, 71.17. Oh, 71.17. Ooh, 71.16. All right. 3-minute chart. All right. I have an alert set. Okay. So what am I doing there? Well, what I just did was I'm looking at, you take a company like Southwest Airlines, and you say Southwest Airlines trading well above its pandemic. Okay, Delta. Well above, well, not quite for Delta. UAL. Alaska. So Alaska and Southwest are above pre-pandemic highs. Okay. So then you got CHV, Chevron. Not quite. So if you look at Chevron's high, how far are they off? So who's the better play here? You can pick any one of these. Either one is probably going to be okay. There's probably less risk in Chevron than there is ExxonMobil, to be honest with you. But I want the IV on Exxon as it goes up. All right. So pre-pandemic high looks like it had resistance level here back in July of 19, and then in October of 2019. Okay. So that is 22.31%. Okay. Then you take the high on ExxonMobil, and let's say you go to October. See, it's a little harder here because the high is really up here, pre-pandemic, to April. That's 27%. You got one here, probably these here, right? Take the top of that candle there, 18%. So call it September. Yeah, so September, October. This one is October that I did on Chevron. So September I went back a month because they'll diverge a little bit based on earnings and dividends and all that other good stuff. And hey, they pay an 87-cent dividend. So that'll dilute. All right. Look at that. So it's a little bit of resistance up here. 61.47, 61.56. All right, what's AMC doing? 15 cents. Heat map. Still oil, banks, healthcare, energy, and banks. Capital markets are all trading down, with the exception Goldman. Actually, Goldman is up. Everybody else is down. All the regional banks are up, with the exception of SIVB. All the big banks are up. JP Morgan up. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citigroup. Diddly Dow, down 315 now. NASDAQ down 253. And the spikes down 49. and the VIX 24.5. So what do we have that's green? Yeah, Chevron's green, Exxon's green, AMC is green. $10.20 on AMC. Good job there. I was struggling last night. I was thinking about actually, yeah, with AMC. I didn't yet, but not there yet. I gotta get my head back in there first. Chevron, Caterpillar up $1.81, up 0.75%. U.S. oil, 45.52. I made some money off of that one before too, huh? All right, Wisekey, they're up. Gold down 12.18. It was at 18.24 when I looked at it before. When was that? When did I look at that? When did I look at that? Yeah, the other day. How about yesterday? And yeah, that's where it was. All right, so gold 18.24. Let's go to a 5-minute chart here. No, we'll leave it on the 1 hour. Well, let's go 30 minutes. All right, 30-minute chart. Gold down 13.06 to 18.24. Palladium down 29.01, or down 36 to 29.01. Platinum still at that $1,200 level, man. It just keeps. Look at the daily or 1 hour chart. It just keeps trading this $12 range here. Jumped all the way up to 12.75. Didn't get up to 13, but it's high 13.37. But that was earlier this year. Where was that? Yeah, that was back in February. It was above 13. Look at that volatility though, huh? All right, silver 27.22. It's had a nice run up as well. So all the precious metals have been going pretty good. 90% of all stocks in the Dow Jones Industrial Average are above their 200-day average. 72% of all stocks in the NASDAQ 100 are above their 200-day average. 90.09% of all stocks in the S&P 500 are above their 200-day average. So as you're looking at this thing getting crushed, the reality is that it's still a very, very high, right? But I feel for you. I'm very lucky right now. ExxonMobil is bailing me out. Well, ExxonMobil and Ethereum, both. But that's diversification, right? No longer is it diversification by asset allocation class. In other words, it's no longer to be looking at something. Let's go to 1 hour here. It's no longer about how much do you have in stocks, how much do you have in bonds, how much do you have in CDs or cash, right? It's about how much do you have in equities, how much of that is tech related, how much is value as far as a diversification method. The bond market is still 10 times the size of the equity market. Companies need money to grow, and they're going to start having to pay for that in terms of yield. And that's why you have, the 10-year spiked up. So now the markets are actually acting the way markets historically have performed. Okay, let me say that again. Markets are acting today like they historically have performed. What that means, the dollar is up today. The 10-year yield is up today. The 30-year yield is up today. I don't know why these things are out of order. Oil is up. Inflation is up. What that is all supposed to mean is that the markets go down. And that, quite frankly, is what the markets are doing. So this is a very traditional trading day. Exxon's falling off the cliff here. What happened? Oil pullback here? No pullback on oil. It's just the Dow. If we were in an update right now, this stock would be up $2. Easy cheesy, like Chevron is. I guess I should have bought Chevron calls instead of Exxon. So there you go. Apple down 295. MC up 12 cents. What time do I get my okay, back up to 1449. That's good. Remember that these were a lot warmer earlier, so my hash rate wasn't as high. 1286. That's where I was before. 40 minutes. I'm gonna pay out. Fed Vice Chair speaks. Already spoke. Let's see. What do you think he said? What do you think the Fed Vice Chair Richard Clarida speaks at NABE? Expresses more concern about weak labor market than higher inflation. Come on. Come on. This is the Federal Reserve, and the Vice Chairman says he's surprised by a strong April CPI report? Are you freaking high, dude? I'm just some idiot on the internet. I've been screaming at you guys about inflation for freaking 3 months. And he says he's surprised by the strong April CPI? Give me a break. You're a tool. You are a tool. After looking at the details of the weaker than expected April job report released last Friday, Clear said he was concerned about the immediate prospects for job growth. No shit. The near-term outlook for the labor market appears to be more uncertain than the outlook for activity. In remarks, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Clarida spoke just after the government reported that the CPI, Consumer Price Index, jumped 0.8% in April. However, the Fed Vice Chairman said he was surprised with the strength of inflation last month. I'm shocked, I tell you. I'm absolutely shocked that oil in April here's April. I'm absolutely shocked that oil increased 10.26% in the month of April, and I am absolutely shocked. I'm shocked. I'm surprised with the strength of inflation last month. You're an idiot. It may take longer to reopen the $20 trillion economy than it did to shut it down, Clarida said. It may take longer for supply to rise up to the level of pent-up demand. He said he still expects price gains as the economy reopens to be one-time price increases with temporary effects on inflation. Let's say, for example, that you had a president, and I don't know, just hypothetically speaking, of course. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, completely hypothetical. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you had a pick a government agency, the Secretary of the Treasury. Let's say hypothetically you had a Secretary of the Treasury, and let's say you had, a President of the United States. So it's just two completely random positions. Treasurer of the United States, Secretary of Treasury, and the President of the United States. And let's say hypothetically you rely on their words and their actions as decision-making leaders to make decisions about the economy. Okay? And let's say that you didn't have your full mental capacities and you were a little bit on the, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's say that Secretary of Treasury and let's say the President of the United States, I don't know, Um, I don't know. I can't think of the word right now. But if the Secretary of the Treasurer and the President of the United States, hypothetically speaking, didn't have everything there, would you rely on them for guidance on the economy? What do you think? Hypothetically speaking, of course. I expect inflation to return to or perhaps run somewhat above our 2% longer run goal in 2022 and 2023. Look, they're saying their goal is 2%, and we're at 4.3 right now. Real inflation versus what's being reported. Because remember, whatever they're reporting, I also don't believe they're telling us the truth. I think it's greater than what they're reporting. I think they're fudging the numbers. I'm not going to dig into where or how they're fudging it. Call it a gut feeling. If the Fed data shows that upward pressures on prices are not temporary, they're not. Food and fuel are going to continue going up. And the fuel lags by about, or the food lags by about a month. The food started spiking 2 months ago. Oil started spiking in November. All that stuff trickles down into the economy. Everybody has to raise prices because their costs go up. Either that, or what do they have to do? Now think about this. These guys for the Fed, these guys right here, this guy down there, okay? They're saying they're surprised by inflation and they're surprised by the labor market. If you ran a company and your fuel expenses went up 45%, and your other suppliers raise their prices 10%, and your overall business now has increased expenses of say 13% over what it did a year ago, what are you going to do? Here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to hire new employees. Okay, I've been in business. I've ran some things, hired and fired a whole bunch of people in my career. I know what happens when the belt tightens at a company. I've worked for Fortune 500 companies before, okay? I know what happens when you tighten the belt. You say, John, look, I appreciate you. I need you to go talk to Mary over there in HR, and I'm going to have to walk you out. And, I wish you the best. If we get a chance to bring you back in the future, let me know if you need a reference. I'll be happy to write one for you. But you know what we've been going through expenses here, and we're going to have to let you go, okay? Yeah, I know you got kids. I know you got rent to pay. I know you got a mortgage to pay. I know you got 2 car notes. I know you just bought that brand new F-150 for $70,000. Maybe you should have bought used instead. But we're gonna let you go. Oh, and by the way, because of increased fuel and inflation is here, and our expenses are so high, we're probably not going to be hiring anybody over the next 8 to 10 months, and then we'll revisit it again. But I wish you the best of luck. Here's your box. Put your shit in the box because you got to go. That's what happens. So them sitting there lying, literally lying to us, telling us that they are shocked and surprised with the labor market numbers. People that run businesses have brains, man. They're not going to hire anybody. They're not going to bring on additional people in a rising expense market. Why? Because they know that as expenses rise, what do? They have to go to the capital markets, and what do they have to do in the capital markets? They have to come out and do what? They have to borrow money. And if they borrow money and the rates are increasing, they have to raise their prices, which equals what? Compounding, inflation, fuel, expenses, laying off employees, expenses, inflation, ad nauseum. It just keeps going up. And then you have what's called a snowball. And then when you have the snowball, how do I get rid of this noise? I should really Google that. And then you have this snowball effect. And it just keeps exacerbating itself and continuing on. So, don't be super surprised on this stuff. Look at that. This is a 1 hour chart. This is a 1 hour chart. The Dow is only retraced back to the 3rd of May, guys. 4th of May, 5th, 6th of May, 7th, 7th of May. We're at the levels of the 7th of May. Last Friday. We're at this exact same level 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Okay? On the Dow. S&P, Dow down 288, coming back. Starting to come back a little bit, but I want to show you these other ones. The S&P, back to levels on the 9th of April, about 30 days ago. Okay. NASDAQ, 31 March. Year to date, NASDAQ is still up 1.97%. Check this out, though. The Dow year to date is up 10.98%. Okay. The NASDAQ on the 4th, the NASDAQ is up 2.49% year to date. Okay. Dow up 10.99. S&P The S&P is up 10.4% year to date. $10.4% on the S&P. The Dow year to date is up 11%. NASDAQ is up 1.94%. So AMC year to date. AMC is only up 378%. Ethereum, 474%. So, Ethereum has kicked the knees out of AMC. But not GameStop. GameStop is up 661% year to date. So GameStop is better than AMC. But what about the dog coin? What about Shiba Inu? What about Doge? You Dogeators, yeah, just complete failure. Doge is only up 10,000%. If you had $1,000 in Doge, you'd have $101,000. If you had $10,000, you'd have $1 million. If you put $10,000 into Doge, year to date, you'd have $1 million. I need to start taking some risks on some things. Risk, it needs to be appropriate, though, right? All right. Coinbase now down 2. See this? They're gonna screw me, aren't they? They're gonna screw me on the $300 for options. My prediction. All right. Go to a 30-minute chart. Coinbase. There's a pretty good chance. Where are we at with the markets? Dow is down 299. NASDAQ is down 230. S&P is down 45. Coinbase is down 273. It did get up to 306. So there's 300. Right into 306.98. Minus 1. So it's pulled back 2.18% off the high of the day. Coinbase. There's a chance it could sell off, even though it had this earnings run from the 6th. What a run, man. 18% run. It could sell back, retrace a little bit, call it 285 level. Go to 3-minute chart here. Get a closer look at this. Hold on. And I'm talking between today and I'm talking about tomorrow before close. To see if that's going to happen, see if it's going to dip back all the way down to here. I would look to see as it gets close to this one here. And get out of the chart area here. Right there. 290. Let's call it 289.99. 3-minute chart. Okay. So now I have a couple different alerts set there. There you go. All right, Ethereum paper trading. So I did not do any more paper trading. I've been busy doing other stuff. So I've made $133 since Monday trading Ethereum. I don't have any open positions right now. But it's only paper trading, so it's not real money. I'm still waiting to get my real money over there from Binance US to approve me. AMC, I might start scalping AMC again. The B, they report earnings today after it close. What's Palantir doing? I haven't looked at them all day today. They completely erased, not quite. You know what I want to look at this. Let's see. You would think that more people would be buying it. See if anybody put some money into it over the last 2 weeks here. So what we're looking for is we're going to look for buyers and sellers, and let's go to a 1-hour chart. And we're looking at really this area here. From 15th of March, it's been selling off consistently, right? Previous shares increases. No real big buys, huh? Puts, CDC. These are all increases this month on Palantir. Wait, we'll do this for Coinbase too. I'll get to it. Okay, now I want to look at, yeah, big deal. They bought 21 puts. All right, sellers. Wealth advisors. Sold a little bit. Summit. Hightower. BlackRock sold 33 million shares on the 7th. Hello, BlackRock. Here you are. That's them right there. Okay, at $20. Hold on, let's see here. So you do have, you did have a lot of sellers in there. The 4th. But that means they all missed that earnings run too. All right, let's look at it for so who's the top institutionals? Still going to be It'll give us the percentages. Oh, there we go. Peter Thiel, 16.6%. There you go. All right. There's the assholes that are shorting it. All right. I don't know if we're going to get... Yeah, you still don't have enough information on Coinbase yet. Yeah, you don't want to be shorting Coinbase right now. I'm telling you that right now. All right, Dow down 280, NASDAQ down 212, S&P down 43. See, we don't know who's bought it. I don't know filings. $5.9 Benzinga. Old stuff 3 days ago. Loop Capital's Courtney Gibson adds to her Coinbase position. You can now buy Bitcoin with PayPal on Coinbase. That's back from the 29th. We knew that. Largest crypto exchange, Binance, might have broken the law with tokenized Tesla shares. In Germany. Is coin stock a buy below 300? Yes. Kathy Wood adds more Coinbase on April 26th. So April 26th, Coinbase. She added in. There's a 26th. Oh, look, $300. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? All right, the rest of that stuff is too old. All right, let me close that out. Close that out. Close that out. Loop Capital's Courtney Gibson adds to her Coinbase position. Is that bigger for y'all to see? Set on halftime, she added to her position in Coinbase. This is just crap here. So it's set on April 6th. They expect to have 56 million verified users and revenue of about 1.8 as far as guidance for the first quarter. It's going to be above that, I think. I'd be, I could be wrong, but yeah, this is just regurgitated cut and paste shit. What is this site? Oh, Benzinga. Yeah. April 26th. When Coinbase dropped to 284, she bought shares of the cryptocurrency exchange. I'm in at 250, 250, and 253. All right, anyway. So that's it on Coinbase. Total. Citadel and Virtue America sitting in a tree. Kissing. Ape alert, one of the Devil's Buddies is not getting the attention they deserve. Let's make sure we uncover all the Devil's Buddies and cohorts. The CEO of Virtue Americas LLC is this guy. Reddit links, clicking on them? Can't do it. Here's a guy just getting started. Look at this an hour ago. I've ordered a 3090 and want to use this solo for mining. Is that good enough, or does Ethermine get better? Ethermine is currently broken. What? What? What do you mean Ethermine is currently broken? Hey, where'd my music go? I just lose my internet? Did my internet just go down? Can you guys still see me on Twitch? There we go. Oh, the website ethermine.org is currently offline. Huh. Well, it says blocks 2 minutes ago, though. Wow, they're down? So I do not mine on Ethermine. I mine on if Ethermine is down, why is it not in here? Huh. What's going on here? I don't use Ethermine to mine. I use Nanopool. Is what I use to mine. All my miners are okay. And in 10 minutes, I'm going to get a payout. So we'll stay for that. 2.4 ETH per month. Why isn't... Huh. Ethermine provided proof of work solution is invalid. Okay, is this the one? What community is that in? I've been getting this error on all my rigs in the last half an hour. These rigs were working fine for weeks. I rebooted one, left the other one untouched. Ethermine acknowledged the issue on their Twitter account and it seems to be working now. Sticky, it's back working now. Looks good on my end too. Same problem in Phoenix Miner. Again, I don't mine on Ethermine. I mine on Nanopool. Ethermine, I think, is the biggest. So if that happened to me and it was down for an hour, let's say it's down for an hour and a half, that cost me 28 bucks for 2 hours if mine were to go down. I can't remember the last time Nanopool went down at all. Oh, hey there over on YouTube. Kelly, nice to see you. Good morning. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if the internet hiccuped on my end or what. I know on this one I can't even do a speed test because, oh, I don't want to do that anyway. Because I got too much stuff running. So it may have just been a blip on the internet or something. So Ethermine, let's go to Ethermine Twitter. Ether chain. It's got to be these guys, right? We're aware of the issue on Ethermine. The issue has been quickly mitigated. Mitigated? Two hours ago, the first merge dev testnet has launched, and then their whole thing goes down. Well, there you go. ETH1, ETH2 post-merge test network. I have not looked at what Nanopool is doing for CFX miners or Twitter. Yeah, nothing. They're usually pretty silent. Nanopool is not the largest pool. I personally believe they are one of the most stable pools. And again, all my mining, all my workers, my 8 computers that are earning me this per month, okay, all 8 of these computers, I run for stability over maximum hash rate, okay? So if I'm hashing at 1.450, so 1450 divided by 36 cards, that's how many graphics cards, I'm averaging 40 mega hash per second. A lot of these cards are from 2017 that I'm mining with. I got RX 580s, I've got 6 that are 8 gigabit cards. I've got 1060s that are 6 gigabit cards, all the way up to 390s that are 24 gigabit cards. So I've got a whole bunch of RX 580s. I've got a whole bunch of 1080 Ti's. The 1080 Ti's run about 43, 44. I do not have them optimized to get every single bit of hash out of every single graphics card for mining. The reason I don't do that is because for me, stability is more important. You guys saw earlier this week, mining rig R8 or R6, one of them. Which one was it? Oh, mining rig 1 went down. And it went down while I was on stream. And for it to go down per hour, it's $1.31. So I kept streaming for like 2 hours. It cost me, $2. And then as soon as I ended the stream, I went into my mining area and I rebooted it and got it back mining again on a reboot. But that computer with those 4 graphic cards, it has a 5600 XT and it has 3 RX 580s. Okay, so 3 580s and 1 5600 XT running on a motherboard that is basically 9 years old. So it has the most problems. But it's been up now straight for 3 days now. I think that was on Monday, wasn't it? So for a couple days. And then it crashed like one time last week. So I mine for stability over profit. And people say, well, why don't you maximize it? And you got 36 cards. Based on those cards, you should be hitting 1.6 gigahash instead of 1.5. You're leaving money on the table. No, I'm not. The longer these mine uninterrupted, the more money I will make if they are stable. Now these will hash down when it's warmer. So as the temperature outside goes up, some of these cards will auto throttle themselves down because of the heat. For example, this laptop behind me, I don't think I can get a temperature on. Yeah. Okay, so yep, I can. So that's a 3080 laptop GPU, okay? is running at 154 degrees. So the graphics card inside of this laptop right here, that's only hashing at 50 because it's a 3080, it is basically a throttled down GPU. This is not the full desktop 3080. The full desktop 3080 hashes about 86. This one, because it's a laptop GPU, you always get less, pay attention when you buy it, is hashing at 50. And it's running a temperature of 154 degrees Fahrenheit inside this thing. And it's been running non-stop. The uptime on this, since its last, let's see, 168. It's ran 7 straight days without a reboot. Non-stop, 24/7, 7 days since its last reboot. So this, I'm going to get a payout in a few seconds. What? I probably already got it. Let's see. We're in the green. This might be the first time on stream that I actually saw a payout. So what this means is it's at 1280.4 right now. I'm at 0.3, which means I hit my threshold for a payout. I have my payout set to 0.3 ETH. I can go as low as 0.1. I do for 0.3 to spread it out a little bit, so it makes it easier for taxes. So that means it's depositing $1,280 into my account as soon as the transaction starts. So now it will not show up yet. It will be sent out in the next payout. So payment will be processed in the next payment round. I don't have to do anything. This software here is all, this web page tells me exactly what every one of my miners are doing. So every one of my miners is programmed to point to the mining pool, and then I get payouts on it, right? Which is 2.4 Ethereum per month right now. So as I refresh this, it'll take a little bit, and then I'll get a don't have that yet. So I do not have that transaction in my account yet. It won't be until that transaction is sent from the pool. They bulk up all the transactions every few minutes or whatever the case is. I don't even know. I don't even care. So we'll check that. We'll check that in a little bit here, and we'll see. And so that'll keep climbing a little bit until we get the payout on it. So ETH pulled back a little bit. Yeah. Yep. 41.72. Losing money. Down a couple $100. Off its high. Sell, sell, sell. Run, run, run. 30-second chart. So, and this is volatility, right? 7:30. So an hour ago, in an hour, it's down 4.37%. A 3 minute here. What is? Oh, let's look at the VIX now. 24.7 off its high of 25. But since the open, where are we at? Where's the open? Here's market open. We've had an increase in the VIX since market open of 6.95%. S&P now down 53. Diddly diddly Dow now down 354. NASDAQ down 273. S&P down 54. 10-year yield up. 30-year yield up. UK oil up. Light crude up. Dollar up. Exxon hanging out. All right. I see you. Where did it peak at 7 o'clock, huh? What did it get up to? 61, 61.56. Well, why does this say 62? Oh, that's yesterday. Sorry. I'm on a 3-minute chart. My bad. Okay. Buyers, less sell. Buyers, less sell. Buyers, less sell. So the selling pressure seems to be declining a little bit. So if this Bollinger Band does this, let me look at, I want to look at, yes, continue. The chart. Okay. Exxon. Blue below the red, so declining now, right? But is it thinning out? Is it starting to consolidate? Let's see, Coinbase down a bunch now, down 560 to 297.40. Apple down, ETH up. Tesla. I'm out. There's my one cup for the day. But I still have Larice over in Lafayette. Listen, if you have a 1080 Ti in your computer, you should be mining with it. Okay? It's never too late to start. Miner stat. 1080 Ti. All right. You can earn $16 a day. 1609 times 30 days. You can make $482 a month having that thing mined. Now, you have to subtract your electricity costs off of that. But there's more to it than that. If you have a 1080 Ti, if I had a 1080 Ti in my computer, it would be mining when I'm not using it. Okay? Because you can't mine and do other things at the same time. It uses too much resources. And your computers will lag and the whole 9 yards. But what you would need to do is you can it's a little complicated and you have to go watch some YouTube videos. But you can go to Nanopool that is the one that I do. Okay. Payouts are at 0.05. So you can get a payout. Let's see, ETH is at 41.75 times 0.005. I can get a payout every 0.05. I do a 0.3. So you can go over there. You can configure it in the whole 9 yards. Now for I use what's called Phoenix Miner 5.4C. Phoenix Miner 5.4C. Download GitHub. Do not listen very carefully. Do not get Phoenix Miner from phoenixminer.org. It is a scam site. They will pare your profits and possibly steal your money. GitHub, right here. What? Page is missing? What? Why is the page missing? What's going on here? Yeah, do not get it from phoenixminer.org. Oh, 5.5. What the heck? GitHub down? Nanopool Phoenix Miner. Yeah, this is complicated stuff. Okay. Bitcoin forum. All right, so this is, I'll put this over on Twitch. I can't put it on the YouTube one. That's the link that you can get to Phoenix. Now they're up to version 5.6D. I'm running 5.6C. Again, as long as things run, I'm going to leave it alone. Increase the DAG epoch to 550 enough through January 2023. Again, interesting. I predicted that mining will end in January 2023. So interesting, the software goes through January 2023 at least. It's got some changes. I only mine Ethereum. This is what it looks like. So this is what that screen is there. What the heck? You know what? Hold on a second. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's go with happy. Let's do that. That's what it looks like. And then there's parameters and stuff like that. So if you're into computers and you know how to do this stuff, my recommendations would be Nanopool. I would also recommend, oh, I just got a beep. I wonder what that is. Nanopool, running Phoenix Miner. Then you've got to change parameters on your system. You need to watch a YouTube video on how to do it. Because I don't have a lot of time to teach you specifically on what to do. Be very careful though, and make sure you get it from the links that I provided. But dude, that's 400. You could be making $450 US comparable per month. So what would $450 do for you in Latvia? What currency does Latvia use? Let's see. What do they use? The Latvian Lat? Is it the Lat? The Lats. Cryptocurrency. Or currency conversion. Let's go. So would that be 300 maybe? Yeah. So you would be making, you could earn in Latvia about 300 lats per month mining with a 1080 Ti. Okay. Now there's one more thing you need. In order to get the maximum hash rate, there's something called an Ethereum pill. Okay. I have the software for it on this drive, and the ETH pill, and I don't even know where you get it anymore. It's called the ETH enlargement pill, and I don't know if this site is legit, but let's see here. Where else have they got it? Cryptex.org, GitHub, Ethan Verosa. Coin guides. You got to be very careful where you get this from. There's a Reddit thread. You'll get about 20 or so more megahash per second. Oh, you use euros. Okay. So whatever the conversion is there for 450 MinerStat, whatever it's set for MinerStat. But you would need Phoenix Miner. 5.6D would be the one that you would download from GitHub. Bitcoin Talk on, Google it. You would need You would need a pool. You can use Ethermine or Nanopool or FlexPool or SparkPool. I use Nanopool. I've been using them since 2017, so I trust them. Okay. You then need the ETH enlargement pool. And if I was setting up a new laptop with a 1080 Ti, for me, because I already have this stuff, it would probably take me about 40 minutes or so to configure everything to do it. But for $450 a month, if it takes you 6-7 hours to learn how to do it, is that worth $450 US per month for you? Do it. There's my tip for you, Larissa. If you have a 1080 Ti, run it. Now, is that a desktop or is that a laptop? Because if it's a desktop, then that would apply. Oh, I had a. Nope. Hey, I didn't get my payout yet. What's going on here? But still haven't gotten paid out. Still waiting on my payout. So ETH enlargement pill. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually. This is 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't know where you would get that from. A trustworthy version of it. Lost 2 mega hash using this. Yeah, if they're losing mega hash, that means somebody probably took over your miner and hacked into it. If you do not get the correct Phoenix software for mining, if you do not get the correct if you don't get the correct ETH enlargement pill file, you have to have a cryptocurrency wallet set up somewhere, because you have to create and have an Ethereum address to be able to mine to. It points the miner to your address, which then points to the mining pool, which then points, when the payouts, back to your Ethereum address, and then you can convert that Ethereum into your euros with whatever financial institution you use there. So you need to have a cryptocurrency Ethereum wallet that you can mine to. Okay. Like I said, this is complicated stuff. This is not easy money for me. This took hours and days and weeks and months to get it running stable. Again, I have 8 different computers, 36 different 36 or 37? 37 different graphic cards, each one having to be programmed separately for clock speeds, voltage, power draw, heat, fans, and the mining parameters that I set in Phoenix Miner to give me the information of what it's clocking at, its temperatures, etc., so it can just keep going. This laptop back here has not been shut down or anything for the last 7 days. I haven't touched it. All I touched it is the pad to make sure it's still running, but I get emails through Nanopool. That's why I like Nanopool. If one of my miners goes down, Nanopool will send me an email and it will tell me, hey, dumbass, mining rig 1 is down, go fix it. And that's my cue to go into my mining room and clobber up the stairs and take a look at that. Maybe I'll take a picture of that. You guys want some pictures of my mining stuff? I can get some of those for you. I can take some pictures of it. Maybe I'll do that today. All right, let's check the heat map. Where's my money, man? I want my tendies. I want my $1,270, dudes. Give me my money. Give me my money. So I have mine set to 0.3. I can put it down to 0.05. I don't care about a payout every day or every hour or every 3 days. I'm getting paid out like every 5 days. For me, that's fine. I'm patient. I trust Nanopool. I've been with them since 2017. They've not let me down one single time. Not once. So I mine for stability. That's why. Desktop. Okay, perfect. You got a desktop 1080 Ti. There you go. With a desktop 1080 Ti, you can make a little bank. My suggestion in that desktop case is the following with that 1080 Ti. It is going to run hot. That thing is going to run really hot. Somewhere in the neighborhood like this one, 72, I want to say 75, almost 80 degrees. Some of mine run like 75 degrees Celsius. So they're getting up there running about 160 degrees or so Fahrenheit. So take off the side of your computer, get yourself a little fan, and have that fan either pulling heat away. Pulling heat away is better than pushing air onto a card. My fans are designed, and dude, my rigs are Frankenstein. I'll take some pictures of my rigs for tomorrow's stream. We'll put some pictures up. But my rigs are Frankenstein, man. You look at them and you're like, this dude trades and his rigs look like this? Yeah, it's ugly. But it's fine. So I'll take some pictures for tomorrow and I'll show you how I have these things set up. I'll take pictures of every single rig. I'll take pictures of my power supply. I'll also take a picture of my house heaters because I didn't turn on the heat this year. Why? Because my miners inside the house create enough heat to heat the house. So wherever your 1080 Ti is, that room might get a little warmer because it's jacking it up. I've got 1080 Ti's that started mining in 2017. No shit. They've been mining that long. My 1080 Ti computer, check this out. My 1080 Ti computer is actually rig number 2. And rig number 2 has, I think I've got, because I got a 1080 Ti down here now. So what I do is if I have problems with cards, I'll take the cards up from above and I'll put them in one of the miners in the house. So if I have to do maintenance, it's a little quicker for me. It's a little easier. So I've got a 1080 Ti down here in this one. And then up there, I think I've got 5 or 4. 4 1080 Ti's on this one, on Mining Rig 2. It's got a Vega 56, 4, 5, 6. It's got a Vega 56, and it's got 2 RX 580s. Wait, what? You're mixing AMD and NVIDIA cards? Yeah, and they're fucking stable too. So, so Mining Rig 2, those 1080 Ti's, those 4 1080 Ti's, the Vega 56, and the 2 RX 580 8 gigs are earning me $1,800 a month. 4 1080 Ti's, 1 Vega 56, and 2 RX 580s. And you're like, yeah, but why is it only hashing? Those should be a lot higher than 251. Yeah, I can get probably 275 out of that rig, and it would break down every hour. And the time that it's down to repair it is not worth the stability of keeping the things running non-stop. Like this thing, running 7 straight days where I haven't touched it. So mining can still be profitable. I believe personally that these things will be mining until January of 2023. That is my guess when Ethereum goes full 2.0. Now, between now and then, my profits are going to go down. In July, when the London fork hits on EIP 1559, mining profits are going to go. What that means is a lot of people that just started mining this year and spent a lot of money on new cards and paid twice the cost of a new card, they're going to be making less money even after electricity. Mine, these things ROI'd back in 2018. This is free money, man. Other than electricity, other than my time to go fix things here and there, and I have extra supplies. I have extra risers. So what does a mining rig look like? You go over here, I can go to images. These are mining rigs sitting in a warehouse, just all lined up. Now, what I'll tell you is most of my rigs, you want to know what most of my rigs look like? I'll show you. These are all pretty. Oh, let's go into ugly. Ugly mining rigs. All right, you see this setup right here? Who cares, man? What's he got? An Radeon R9? That might be an RX 580. He's got 3 power supplies, old ass power supplies. Okay. Look at this one. I've got a rig that looks like this. I've got a rig that looks very similar to this. This isn't plugged in and working though. He doesn't have his USB things plugged in. This is a shoe rack used as a rig. You know, who cares, man? They don't need to freaking look like this to mine. They really don't. They can look like this. I've got one that looks like this. Seriously, it works. It looks worse. It looks worse. Hold on a second. I'm going to go take a quick picture. I'll show this to you guys. This is hilarious. Hold on. Let me show you this rig. All right, I'm back. Okay, you think rigs have to look pretty? I'll show you a picture of, this is rig number 6. What I'm about to show you earns me $2,000 a month, okay? So this picture I'm going to show you guys in a second here earns me $2,000 a month. This particular rig, Mining Rig R6, has the following cards in it. It's got two RTX 3090s that ROI'd in early March. So that's $2,000 every month now, pure profit. After electricity, a little bit less. It's got two RTX 3090s. It has a 1080 Ti, and it has a 1060 6 gigabit card on it that's like 4 years old. Okay, 4.5 years old. Okay, the 1080 Ti and the 1060 are about 4.5 years old. The two 3090s that are on it, I bought those in January. Okay, and those ROI'd in March, which means the mining income I got to pay for the cards bounced out to zero in March. So I'm pure profit on this machine. So 300 mega hash. This is my heaviest hashing machine. Okay, 4 graphic cards. It has an 850 power supply on it and a 1200 power supply on it. It's got 2 fans at the back end of one of the 3090s sucking air away. I've got an old case fan on top and another fan on top. That's what it looks like. Okay. So it can be as ugly or as beautiful as you want to make it. I don't care about looks. All I care about, the only thing I care about is this right here, stability. I know if I'm running 1.450 that my rigs are stable. Those are good. They're not maxed out. None of these are maxed out to absolutely get the greatest amount of mega hash out of them, because I want the stability. I want to not have to touch the freaking things, because it can be frustrating when you got to go out and diagnose. You've got a rig number 2. This one, rig number 6, only has 4 cards on it. Runs really stable. Rig number 2 has 7 graphic cards on it. So when one of those cards goes down, or when one of those cards go down, you have to figure out which card it is out of the 7, and that takes a lot of work to figure out which one it is, because it can change when it reboots. It reassigns different things to it. It's bullshit. So you can't just go to your MSI Afterburner for your clock speeds. Oh, I use that MSI Afterburner to overclock all my NVIDIA cards. I have to use the AMD software to overclock, push the fans up to run it at 90%. And I probably replaced fans on, I don't know, 11, 12 cards. Yeah, 11 or 12 cards I've had to replace the fans on the graphic cards, because I want those fans continually going. It takes about an hour to replace the fans on a card. But it's all about the stability, and if the stability is there, then yeah, that's the most important thing. I still have not gotten paid out on this. What the heck, Nanopool? Up to 1278 now. So in the green means I'll get a payout the next time it pays out. That's what that means. All right, so that's your mining lesson for today. Yeah, so if you've got graphic cards, mine them. Now, they need to have a minimum of 6 gigabits of RAM, or gigabytes of RAM. Okay, you need to have a minimum of 6 because of the DAG. The DAG epoch, 4 gigabyte cards stopped working in late 2020, I think. And then everybody was trying to sell them, and there's a whole bunch of people that bought 4 gigabit cards, and they have to mine Ravencoin. You can still mine Ravencoin and some other small altcoins with it, but you can't mine Ethereum with it. Do not do Hive Pool. Do not do Nice Hash. I call it Nice Trash. Nice Hash was hacked before, and it took them years to pay back the people the amount that they got hacked, and the amount that they got hacked was at a lower price than when the hack occurred. So they got paid back their Ethereum, but at a lower price. So I don't use Nice Hash. I call them Nice Trash. I use Nanopool because I trust them. It's a stable pool. I use Phoenix Miner. I used to use a Claymore miner. Don't get Claymore. That one's gone. Now I use Phoenix Miner. Basically pretty much the exact same program. It's just like a fork. And the miner, the developer who created Phoenix Miner, your miners will hash 1% of the time for them as a fee. It's just part of it. Binance, or I'm sorry, Nanopool charges 1%. So this calculated fees, these payouts, are after my miner developer fees are paid, and this is after Nanopool gets their cut. Because the reason why I don't solo mine, now I probably have enough hash to solo mine. I don't solo mine because there's risk in that, and it's running proxies, and I don't want to deal with it. I'm happy. I'll give up 1% of profits when I'm making, what's my fee to Nanopool each month? 10, 281 times 0.01. Yeah, I'm paying them $100 a month to mesh all my mega hash and combine it with everybody else's mega hash, so that it combines mine together so that we all get paid out. Versus solo mining, there's a risk to that. I don't do two miners. I don't do any of that stuff. So I'm all about stability. I'm not about maximizing my hash rate. In the beginning, I was trying to maximize my hash rate, and that proved to be a mistake. Because at that time, I was working full time, so my miners would go down during the day at work. I'm like, oh, 2 of them are down. I can't fix them for another 6 hours until I get home. Shit. So there you go. So that's my lesson on that. What's ETH at? 41 to 89. Where are they at on a 3 minute? Let's go to a 15-minute chart here. Ooh, we are right at my fib. Hold on. Yeah, we're at the top of the fib. Did it break it? It broke it twice with 2 candles. The next candle was a down wick. And that's the 0 line. Very, very short-term stuff, though. 30-minute charts from the 9th of May, so 3 days ago. You can't chart Ethereum when it's doing this. How do you chart that? You can't chart it. You have to take a look at a smaller timeline. And even then, technical analysis on this does not work as well as it does on regular stocks. Okay. I'm looking to paper trade some more of this here. All right, let me do a 3 minute here. What is that line at? 41.70. There's a 3 minute. Yeah, why not? Okay, I just bought 1 Ethereum. And look, I'm already up $1.87. I'm up $2. Oh, now I'm down. Uh-oh. All right, anyway, let's get back into the markets here. Diddly Dow, down 427. NASDAQ now down 307. Sorry, folks. S&P now down 64. It's crushed. Anything still positive? Still didn't get a payout. Energy still positive. Oh, shit. It broke. It broke. It's pulling back a little bit here, but look at this ascending channel here. Look at this. You see this? So the Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band is a shaded area. You can get this on most charting software. And when it skinnies up like this, and this is a 3 minute chart, when it skinnies up like this, 1 of 2 things happen. It can go down or it can go up. This was not necessarily forecasting the down. It was more or less forecasting the up. Skinnying out here, pardon me. Based off of this resistance level here is old support now. Yeah, we're back to this morning. Well, that's got to be good for me. Hold on. Yeah, that's got me up $5,400. All right, what's Coinbase doing? Coinbase. All right, so that's going in my profits. Now I'm down a bunch on Coinbase. So I'm down 27.50 today on Coinbase, but I'm up 54.74. So I'm up $2,700 on the day right now. Why is Coinbase selling off? It's just market, huh? Yeah, this is all market. Sorry, folks. I know this sucks. I agree 100%. It totally sucks. It totally sucks what's happening right now. Now you can look for opportunities, though. So it's giving back. We're right here. That's about to hit this support level, huh? Look at that. Look at where I drew this support. Right here. Look at this wick. It literally 289.99, and this is at 290.12. $289.99. 13 cents away from my, might still hit it. All right. So Coinbase down, ExxonMobil up. My ExxonMobil call options are up 100% today. Oh. Or over here. Which way do I got to point? This way, yeah. So to the left is where this monitor is. See that? Alert, right here. Now, $288. Sorry, folks. I know it's another ugly day. Larry says, I don't even care that my portfolio is going down. I don't have any hope that it will go back. That will go back soon. That will go back soon. My portfolio will be zero, and I will finally be out because of over leveraging. Yeah, Larissa, we talked about this before last week and stuff. It's a hard lesson, man. I totally get it. It's absolutely a hard lesson to learn. We've all been there. Everybody has lost money, and a lot of people have blown up their accounts and stuff like that. The easy answer, which sounds like shit, is that, well, you can use that as a lesson learned, and you can use that as an investment into your education about the markets. Yes. So how can you gain some money back? Go mine with your 1080 Ti, man. Go make $450 a month and stuff after electricity. I don't know how much what your cost of electricity would be on a 1080 Ti. You can look at settings, and you can ask if you get that set up to start mining and stuff like that. I can talk to you about temperatures and settings on the 1080 Ti. I can help you out with that if you end up doing it, and I'll be happy to do that for you. I would not be able to do a Zoom call or help you through the mining and spend 6 hours with you. I don't have that time to do that. You need to watch some YouTube videos and stuff like that. But get your computer mining, man. Join the revolution and start mining Ethereum. If you have a graphic, if that was my computer right now, it would be mining. Look, I bought a brand new freaking laptop that I said was going to be for streaming, and since I got it out of the box, it's been mining because profits are high right now. I can use this laptop still, so that it's just, you know, but that's what you need to do. Okay. Exxon pulling back a little bit, just a little bit. Tesla down to 596. Oh, look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some due diligence. Look at this line I drew. Look at this line I drew. 594. There's some old due diligence on the first support level. Interesting. Yeah, it's an ugly day. The only thing that you have 3 sectors that are up today. You have banks, a small U.S. Bancorp is up, USB is up, FRC is up, MTB, CFG, PBCT, CMA, and Zion Bank is up. JP Morgan, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America are all up. Drug makers, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Merck, Bristol Myers, Gilead, AbbVie, Amgen are all up. Biogen is up. Eli Lilly is the only one that's down as far as drug manufacturers. Energy, not a red one in the pack. Yeah, even Concho Resources, not applicable. I don't know what that means. Chevron calls would have been better, huh? Okay. Where's my money, man? So sometimes Nanopool takes its time on payouts. 1281. I have a suspicion too. Like the hourly. Oh, $14 an hour. So altogether, all my miners earn me $14 an hour. Okay. But that's every hour of the day, right? So this is at 1281. Still haven't got my payout. So it'll keep growing that ETH until it pays out. So that 3.0, it might be 3.03 or 3.04 or 3.05 or 3.029 or 3.0298, whatever. So mining rigs can be ugly, man. It doesn't matter what they look like as long as they mine. Unencrypted punks at OpenSea. Several new artists have joined the project. Okay. My dog gets nervous every time I go in the pool, so he makes me hold his paw. or he's just saying shake, shake. This was funny here.
Your hedge fund mother. AMC still gonna blow, bitch. Y'all can't stop us. AMC still gonna blow. You can't stop us. You hedge fund motherfuckers. Stop betting against American companies, bitches. Yeah, both of them American companies. GameStop, American company. AMC, American company. How the fuck you gonna put a hedge fund against American companies? But America can bail y'all whole asses out. You motherfucking globalist hoes. Hoes.
Yeah, Reddit can be fun. I'm sorry. Peloton puts. Peloton puts. Peloton puts. Peloton puts. So interesting, right? Remember what were we looking at? We were looking at Coinbase puts. Remember that? Now, if you bought some Coinbase puts, I think the break even was $2.95. Losing money, man. Glad I didn't do it. See, that's why you don't do what I do on this channel. If you do what I do on this channel, your account's going to go to zero. You're going to lose all your money. This is not stock or financial advice. This is only education and entertainment. Besides that, even though I'm live and it appears as though I'm live, there's a lag between what is live right now and it getting to your screen. On YouTube, that might be 20 seconds or so. Let's see, if I start here, I'm going to start a timer, and I'm going to put my hand up, and let's look at the lag on this. So as soon as I see my phone show up on here, on YouTube, still not showing it, right? No. 19-second lag on YouTube versus me being live. So you have a 20-second lag. So everything you're seeing is 20 seconds old. So, you know, the pricing right now might be different than what it is 20 seconds from now. So that's why you don't follow anybody's trades on the internet, because you do have lag. That one's on YouTube, because I know on Twitch, I believe it's almost instantaneous on Twitch. I don't know. On Twitch, let's see here. So I've got... oh yeah, if you bought puts on Coinbase, you'd be making money right now. Duh. Thank you. I misspoke. Yeah, if I would have taken those puts on Coinbase, you'd be making bank right now. Still don't have my payout. I want my tendies. Where are my tendies? By the way, money is called tendies on Reddit. Reload. Still no payout. 1281 now. I want that $1,200, man. Give me my money. Give me my money. I like to see it in my account because then my balance goes brr. All right. All right. So Coinbase bounced off the bottom here, huh? Yeah, there's a good little support level there, I think. I think there is a decent little support level. ExxonMobil falling off a little bit here. It's only up 32 cents now. $290. Is that it? Oh, I missed it. Come on, man. God darn it. I can't get filled. Canceled. Try to buy 50 more Coinbase. Front running the 3-minute buy. And there's the buy. Well, it's going to 300, right? So a little pull. Okay, looks good. Bum, 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 bum. It would have filled. There we go. Bastards. All right, total degen move. Don't do what I do. I just bought 50 more shares at 291.45 on Coinbase. I've got some more money. If it dips back down here, let me go to a 3-minute chart here. And if it comes back down, I'm averaging up again. Axon, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, Axon? Fell off the cliff. 1% drop. Oil? Oil dropped a little bit. On the light crude. All right. Tesla. What time is it? 9:30, huh? Ooh, long day today. Long day. All right, let's see. Close enough. Okay. So I'm still up about $1,200 on the day. I would have been up a lot more though, huh? My Ethereum, it's gone down a little bit. That's just the alert saying my shares were executed. Yeah, Ethereum dipped a little bit from when I bought it. That's all right. We'll see. Coinbase 292. So that's a nice little pop there on Coinbase. So you know, I tried on this bar here to get into it, and I got rejected on my limit order. I just do limit orders, man. I don't buy at the market. It may have worked outside my favor on that one, but we picked up another 25 shares at 291.45. So that's up about $1. I'm up about $50, huh? And that's based on an alert. I took a quick peek at the S&P, which was heading up at the time. VIX was heading down at the time. And, you know, the battle tomorrow for options on Coinbase might be at that 300 level. I don't know. But you know, they don't come out till earnings till after the close tomorrow afternoon. Coinbase earnings are after the close tomorrow afternoon. That's when they come out. ExxonMobil. Wow. All right, here's ExxonMobil. Here's today. This is, again, a 3-minute chart. Hey, I got it paid out. All right, literally just now, I just got paid. So I should get a beep over here shortly. I should get a beep on this, telling me I got a payout. So I'm back to 0.000. I have nothing in over there on Nanopool anymore. It sent it to my Ethereum address so I can get my attendees. And that's why it says 0.000. So 4 days. So now, with the hash rate that I'm hashing at, I'll get my next payout 4 days from now. That's what it's telling me. That's with the current difficulty of Ethereum. Remember, this got down as low as what? 1.2? So the difficulty or the gas fees have increased when you have all that, those transactions happening. That's why transactions are going to continue to grow. There are so many people that that haven't even bought cryptocurrency yet. They haven't bought into call it the hype, right? They're not as passionate about it as I am. I'm passionate, quite frankly, because I learned how to do this. I learned how to mine. I learned how to set up computers to make me passive income, so that when the markets go to shit, I can still be okay with inflation increasing, right? Yeah, I did not get my payout yet. So what happens now is the transaction you go to etherscan.io. Looks like they're having problems today. What is up with the internet today? I even reset my router and stuff the other day. I guess I might be on a Zoom call or something. All right, we'll let that load up there. Peloton puts, that's what I was going to look at. Somebody was saying over on Reddit, should I buy Peloton puts? Yeah, well, you should have when they recalled all their treadmills. I don't know about now. They recalled all their treadmills here. Then went back up. Wow, look at that volatility, man. Good luck trading that, my friends. Be buying and selling as such. No, thank you. Not interested. All right, what did we get our last batch of coin at? $291.45. I could buy some more. Why is it not loading my address up? What's going on, man? There we go. All right, so it's pending. My payout is pending. There's a whole bunch of my other payouts. There's a pending TXN with a lower account nonce. This TXN can only be executed after confirmation of the earlier attack. So again, I don't pay these gas fees, the $6.23 fee. Nanopool actually pays that, and the 30.1 GUI is the gas price. So my pool pays that. I don't have to pay that. I will get this exact amount thrown into my account. So it's still pending. So it needs to be confirmed. My transaction that Nanopool sent over to my Ethereum address now has to be confirmed, and it will be a minimum. I should get an email from my Ethereum wallet holder soon saying that, hey, there's a pending transaction, and as soon as it confirms with 25 other ones, then it'll be added to my account. AMC, take me to the water, drop me in the ocean. Wait, hold on. Let's watch this. All right, So the title of this was Take Me to the Ocean, Let Me in the Water. Check this out. Ready? Go! He just jumped over the fence. He's got a camera on his dog. Oh my god, this dog knows exactly where to go. Holy crap. Come on, man. Holy crap. That is, I'm sorry, but that's awesome. I filmed my dog doing some funny stuff. Look at the people, listen to people scream, listen. Alright, that's not, that was cool. Alright, okay. I'll solve the puzzle for my boy Kenny. Margin call. Can I get an AMC? Alright. Being a cow is hard. That's why this beauty deserved a spa day. Oh. This is the kind of shit you do on a down market day, ladies and gentlemen. You don't look at this crap. You don't look at this and say, man, I'm losing the farm today. You come over the freaking Reddit and you just go to the front page of Reddit and you can look at a cow getting a spa day. Unbelievable. Hey, I gotta check. I gotta get a hold of the U.S. Mint. The post office lost me a silver dollar.
We finally got all the Dr. Pepper flavor in a zero sugar soda.
Been stacking for a while, pre-2020. Wood. You want to know what I did? I'll show you what I don't think I think I have a picture of this. Hold on. Come on. The princess on her throne. She gets to go on a couch. She does not get to go in a bed, but she gets to go on a couch. And she'll sit in the morning. I should film it. She wakes me up in the morning. She doesn't claw on the bed or anything. She'll just sit at the side of the bed. Like that. She whines. Let's see here. I thought I had a picture of it all. Hold on. I had to burn a whole bunch of wood. I didn't take a picture of it. I guess I didn't. Or me burning some of the wood. So I rebuilt a second balcony off my I have a balcony deck outside my master bedroom with 2 French doors, and I had to rebuild that deck. Here's my backyard, but you can see a little bit. So my old deck is on the 2nd story, so you can see all the old wood in the middle there, all in here, laying against the railings and everything. That's all the old wood that I then set up a fire pit. And there's part of my backyard. There's my backyard. My hot tub, gazebo over there. And then so I set a fire pit. I had to burn all that wood. I guess I should have tried to sell it and make tendies off of it and create a lumber stack. Okay. Today's May 12th, and you're not selling. Margin call. Base 36 is out. I don't think I have any money left. Oh, registration. Reserve. Sure. When does that come out? Reserve between now and 9 a.m. Pacific on Wednesday. Oh, and what? Oh. Reserve between now and 9 a.m. next Wednesday. Okay. I still have a pack that I did. I have again over on NBA Top Shot on Crypto Sonar. I do have one for sale for $9. I still have a pack with a rare in it that I bought that I can open. I'm not opening it yet. I'm gonna wait. I don't know what's in it. You don't know until you open it. I'm not opening it. Supposedly you're gonna be able to sell unopened packs where all of these moments that I currently own are unopened. So here's one, Steph Curry handles. I have serial number 16,997. So 16,997. 16,997. So what's it going for? 16,997. You can't even do a page down. You literally have to scroll to find out how much ones in your price range, in your serial number range, are selling for. So 16,997 ain't gonna be worth shit. This is ridiculous. NBA Top Shot is a scam and it's a scheme. Don't buy them. You're gonna throw your money at it. Eventually I will sell all of mine at a loss and get out what I can. Because the market has gone. Yeah, I hear you. I'll get to you in a second. This is how you have to get to your serial number range to see how much it will sell for. 16,997. All that bullshit just to get down to that level. $35. I paid $43. I paid $43 for this card, and somebody right around my ear. There's one for $27. So I could possibly list that one for sale for like $20, maybe. But that's what you have to do. So there's no way for you to look at what price you should sell your moment at if you're looking to sell. But they penalize you anyway. Look at this one. If I want to sell this one, if I wanted to gift it to somebody, I still can't gift it. I haven't owned this one for 7 days. I don't own 20 moments. I can't even give it away. I could sell it. What's Pricing Helper? So right now, okay, I don't know what serial number I have. Okay, so I have 1365 of this one. So go down to 1365. I have to scroll all the way down like this to find one in my range at 1365. Okay, this one I can get $50 for. No, here's one for fucking $10. Yeah, $9. Top Shot debut. So Top Shot debut, here's one, Reggie Jackson. This is his first moment. So those might actually be worth a little bit more. This is number 4661. Can't gift it. I couldn't even give somebody one of these if I wanted to. All right, so 4661. 4661. $9. See a theme here? This one, rookie season. So that's a rookie season. Obi Toppin, rookie season. Top Shot debut for Reggie Jackson. I thought Reggie Jackson was a baseball player. And Top Shot debut Jorge Myung. 3-pointer. Hey. What the heck? Why won't it let me? Am I still live here? We have internet problems again. Coin cross 288.96 on coin. What a market, man. The diddly Dow is down 477 now. NASDAQ down 314. And the S&P down 68. Sorry, folks. Dollar up, oil up, 10-year up, 30-year yield up. All that's up. S-triple-Qs are up 7%. Leverage. Shorts are up 1.69%. All right. I guess I'm not getting. Why is my transaction frozen? All right, so something just happened. There we go. Weird. All right. So that's the NBA Top Shot scam scheme. Oh, success. All right, so it's had 2 block confirmations, and there's a notification on my phone. So I got that. So now I can see my account. And ETH is at 4069 now on Ethereum. There we go. Already made $4. Okay. Let's see here. So it hasn't shown up in my balance yet. One second. The best link to put me on Facebook so people can find me is going to be my Twitch link. So I'll put that in the Twitch chat. If I go to, I think, whatever the, let's see here.
Now I'm playing a city.
It's going to be this one. It's going to be this one. See, only about a 5-second delay there. I'll put it in the Twitch chat. Just, yeah, www.twitch.tv/cryptosonar is going to be the best link to post on Facebook for people to find me. So that's the best way to find me. That's the platform that I prefer to people see me at. The reason it's Twitch and not YouTube is because YouTube is delayed like 20 seconds. Twitch, you just heard that, it's delayed like 3 seconds. So that's a little bit better place to find me. Okay. 9:48. Okay, so we're gonna be here about another 10 minutes or so. We're gonna stop the stream at 10 o'clock Pacific. And what's ETH at now? Let's get another ETH here. Hold on. No, I gotta wait. So Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to pull back when the overall markets pull back, even though they have nothing to do with each other. Look at Apple. Apple down $3. AMC still hanging in there, up and down, up and down, up and down, but on a nice trend upwards here from yesterday. 1032. The Bumblebee down 388. Coinbase down 1461, 288.56. Looking for a place for that to bounce, huh? Is that it? Set alert 282.30. We'll see. We'll see. We got another one up here at 30 whatever. GameStop down 20 cents. Palantir down $1.27 off of its earnings. Tesla 601 again. The battle for Tesla tomorrow for options is probably going to be that $600 range. Exxon battle tomorrow. Man, your guess is as good as mine. 62 maybe, 61 maybe. Depends what this guy does right here. And this one here. And this one here. And this one here. Ford 1142 down 15 cents. I have not looked at Ford in a while. I still have my 100 shares. I sold up in the 12s somewhere. Long term, I like Ford. Into a recovery after the recession that we're going to have. Intel 53 AMD. Terrible. That stock should be way up here. This is where AMD belongs. Boeing. All right, Boeing. Sending trend line channel here. Looks all right. Testing old, broke resistance. The 3 minute. What's that? Oh, that's through February, huh? I'm not going to put an alert on Boeing. Let's watch it. Softy. Nvidia. Amazon. Apparently, Jeff Bezos has been selling millions and millions of dollars of Amazon stock. So be careful with that one. AMZN. up with this today? What the hell? Nah, you can't get insider stuff. It's gonna be locked. We're not gonna tell you unless you give us money. We're not gonna tell you what Mr. Bezos has done. Oh yeah? Watch this. You want my money, Fintel? Watch this. Jeff Bezos inside sell AMZN. News. You ain't gotta pay for this shit if you're smart and you find a way to get the information you want. It sold about $1.7 billion worth of shares. The third time this month he's sold shares. According to filings, he sold shares worth $1.7 billion. Sold the third batch of stock on Friday and Monday. This brings the total amount he has unloaded this month to $6.7 billion. Gee, what's happened since the 10th, right? 10th. So he sold on Friday. Oh, look at that. Friday and then on Monday. So he's... So he protected 3.75% of his profit. Of course, when you're talking billions, that could be dozens of millions of dollars, right? All right. U.S. oil up. WiseKey up. I want to learn another sector. So what would be the sector that y'all would want me to learn? So if we were to pick a sector, and by sector I mean, you take a look at something that say, hey, it's a down day. What's up today? Well, WiseKey is up. Earnings, they came out with earnings on Monday. Q1 revenue of $4.7 million with small company. Up 7% year over year, including revenue from its 51% stake in German technology company Arago, or Arago, whatever it's pronounced. Cash and restricted cash. Higher demand, increased backlog, and several new customers are now positively impacting revenues in the company's forecast for 2021, in addition to the positive growth from the core WiseKey business. The recent acquisition of Arago is expected to further improve our operational performance for 2021. Okay. Still at a loss, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. They lost 40 cents. They lost 46 cents per share. The estimate was that they were going to lose 23 cents. So, little bit of a sell-off from the 10th, but not bad, right? The chart. That's ugly, huh? Back to levels not seen since March. Look at that run, man. People bought it right here. Sold it up here. 185%. What was it down? Some poor person bought it way up here. Let's say they really screwed up, bought it way up here. They're down 65%. Ouch. 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 Roblox pulled back. They had a big run yesterday. Big run yesterday. Like 14%, something like that, I think it was. 19%, ballparkish. All the precious metals are down. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all down. Bitcoin bounced though. Bounced back up a little bit. Through that chart. Yeah, it's getting a little. It's just money. Lowered my cost basis. Okay. So that's 2 Ethereum. I'm down $68, $70 on right now. But overall, that account started with 10,000. It's at 10,062 on Monday. So that was when we made the first trade in that. Yeah, 10th Monday. So we'll see. Still profitable on that. Doge, don't do it. Do not do Doge. Do not do Shiba Inu, the new one that everybody's scamming about. Do not do Ethereum Classic. Or this guy. This guy I like. This guy I like right here. This Ethereum guy. Bum. Arriba. Not buying any more Coinbase. Let's see. That's what I'm up today. I'm up $2,500 today. All right, folks. I need to get some breakfast. Sellers. Which is interesting. So what this is suggesting is that the earnings run is up to, if you look at last week, right? It's saying the earnings run should have only gone up to 290-ish, 290, 287 or so. $287. 281. I'm going to leave the alert down here that I have. All right, where's my money in my wallet? Let's see here. Is it safe to go to Mexico yet? Anybody know? There we go. All right, it's in my account. Plus the $1,200 I got to pay out on today on Ethereum. All right, folks. Did I miss a message here? Bump. Palientia. Coming back? S&P coming back? Starting to, huh? All right, that is going to do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, don't sweat this stuff. Some of it you can't control, okay? You can control what you buy. You can control what you sell. Your market maturity is probably one of the most, it's the emotional buying and selling. Like, I just bought 50 more shares of Coinbase, man. It's the only trade I made today. I'm gonna look at Exxon. I might pull some of those calls off the table. I don't know. They're June 4th calls, so I got a lot of room. Oh, Smoky Thalo 1. I'm sorry, I missed one you said. Holy crap, dude! I'm sitting here with a single 1070, still hunting an RTX card. Yeah, a 1070 isn't gonna get you much after electricity. Yeah, if you can get an RTX card at MSRP or very, very slightly above, look at I bought an RTX 3090 for $1,800 in cash, literally $1,100 bills in a parking lot, and the guy showed me his receipt and everything, unopened box, completely legit, and I brought my son and my dog with me just in case for security. And it was in Redmond, basically in a Microsoft parking lot. And so I trusted the guy, and that card's been mining great. But I paid $1,800 for that thing. Right now, you go on Marketplace, people are selling those things for like $3,000. So a 1070, should you mine with it? If I had I still have 6 gigabit 1060 cards. I think I've got 6 or 7 of them. 6 of them. 6 of them? I think I've got 6 of those things. And I think 5 out of those 6 I've had to replace fans on too. And they are my lowest hashing cards. The 1060s, the 6 gigabit, those hash at like 23, 24 mega hash is what they hash at. So definitely they're good ones though too. Anything that mines, man. Right now, this very second, profitabilities are at an all-time high. So I'm a happy camper about that. So Ethereum is safe. So during this market downfall, this bearish market that we're entering, yeah, I put it in the title. Ethereum mining is saving my bacon, right? And oil. So you got to look at things that go up in a down market. And if this was an up market though, let's say if oil was going up like this, and the market was going up like this, Exxon, instead of going up like this, Exxon would be going up like that because of this. But you have the Fed lying to us. They're lying about inflation. They're lying about jobs. They're lying about everything. And the government's lying as far as the state of the economy. And so you got to look at the numbers yourselves, form your own opinions, and then go from there, right? All right. Listen, love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. If you're not following me on Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch so that you get notified when I go live. If you're on YouTube, put a comment in the regular comment section, not in the chat, but in the comment section. That helps the algorithms and gets people to follow me. I think I'm at like 32 followers on Twitch, an equal number on YouTube, so call it 60 people following me, somewhere around there. I don't know, something like that. On Facebook, I don't know. I don't care about Facebook. I stream on there for my friends, but the lag on there is like a minute delay on Facebook. If you want to watch this channel, the best place to watch it, in my opinion, is over on Twitch. You get the least amount of lag across the 3 platforms that I stream. But while I'm building viewers and building a community, I want to help you all out too. And by you having me do diligence on some of the stuff that you own too, versus not just what I'm doing. I haven't gone into any of the scanners that I run on gap up, gap downs, volume pushers, momentum plays on a daily basis. I don't do penny stocks. I stick to mostly companies that I know or that I do due diligence on and say, that looks interesting. That looks pretty good. So we have that. So until tomorrow, we'll be back live tomorrow morning. Be sure to tune in. It's sure to be another banner day. Hopefully we get an update this week. We'll see what the markets have in store for us. But until then, I love you. I appreciate every single one of you coming here to the stream. I definitely appreciate it. It helps my day go by. And I hope I was able to liven it up a little bit. I did try to go as much of a positive spin as I could today. And it took me, an hour and a half before I even looked at my portfolio to see if I was up or down. I didn't want to look at Exxon. I didn't really look at oil. I knew it was up, but I didn't look at it. So that made a good day for me. Plus, I got a payout on ETH. I'm always happy on mining payout days because I just know the future there for that. So thanks a lot. Love you all. Have a great day. I'm Crypto Sonar. I'm Joseph. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We'll see you all tomorrow. Do me a favor. Do something nice for somebody. I made meatloaf and potatoes last night for dinner, and that's what I'm going to have shortly here for my lunch since it's already 10 o'clock or so. Yeah, I'm just going to turn it into a lunch. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Love you. Be nice. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Bye now.